Are we locked in?
Instead.
So you don't want to talk about the sweatshirts?
No, we do, actually, because we weren't done with that conversation. People out there.
So what is Josh wearing right now?
Take a look.
I tied the thing so I can't
For
put
the
my hand.
YouTube, not the YouTube. For the audio listeners, Josh has on what I believe to be a hoodie. But Mike, what do you think it is?
It's a sweatshirt. Listen. If you were to describe this to the audio listeners, would you not say he's wearing a champion sweatshirt? You call it a hoodie, a champion
I would say
hoodie?
he has a
Champion
on.
hoodie.
A champion hoodie.
Let's look on the
That doesn't
website.
even sound right.
But I agree that if I was going to technically describe it, I would say it is a hooded
Shut the
sweatshirt.
fuck up. Listen, I'm gonna just tell you this now, and I'll tell you it first and now. And this is emphatically the correct way to deem these. In the same sense that a rectangle
You're cooked.
is a square is not a rectangle.
Hoodies and sweatshirts.
Can you let me get my point?
No, because
Let me get my point.
this refutes it
See, you won't let
automatically.
me get my point because he
So a
knows I'm right.
sweatshirt is a hoodie, but a hoodie is not a sweatshirt.
No, a sweatshirt is the embodying term for anything like thicker than a shirt.
Let's see what the place I bought this from says. Reverse
matter?
weave hoodie, reverse weave crew neck sweatshirt. Everything with the hood is a hoodie, and everything with no hood is a sweatshirt.
Hoodie's just a cooler word too.
It is.
But it doesn't matter, does it?
Hoodies
Square
are
is cooler
hoodies.
than rectangle. I don't know what to tell you.
50% off. Oh shit.
But anyways, all squares are rectangles, but all rectangles are squares by definition. But all squares aren't rectangles, but rectangles are squares. In all sense that hoodies are sweatshirts, but sweatshirts aren't hoodies.
Yes. Okay, I agree with you that hoodies and sweatshirts are separate
Oh,
things.
brother.
So hoodies are hoodies and
They're not
sweatshirts are
separate
sweatshirts.
things.
They are.
No.
You
It's a Venn
just
diagram.
really want them
There's
to be
multiple things inside the sweatshirt bubble. The sphere of a sweatshirt is multiple things.
yes, but not including hoodies.
Hey, how about this?
What do you mean not including hoodies?
Crew necks.
The story of the hoodie. While hooded garments originated before the common era, the hooded sweatshirt or hoodie that we know today was
what's that?
invented in the 1930s by Knickerbocker Knitting Company,
That's gotta be racist.
Wow.
which eventually became Champion.
Oh shit.
Wow.
So they created the hoodie.
The
They
New
created the
York
sweatshirt.
champions.
They created the
New York
Hooded
Knickerbockers.
sweatshirt. What's that word it said?
What's the first word?
What's the word
Hooded
it said?
sweatshirt or
Hooded
hoodie.
sweatshirt.
So you wouldn't call it a
Hooded
sweatshirt.
sweatshirt.
You would call it a hooded
I'm
sweatshirt.
sorry. So the people who made it called it a hooded sweatshirt.
And now they're calling it hoodies.
Because you know in no God's way in the when was it made?
1930s.
The 1930s. The guy came in and goes hoodie. No, he called it a hooded sweatshirt.
Oh, now it's a hoodie.
But it is a hooded sweatshirt.
But you're just saying sweatshirt.
No one calls a rectangle a fucking
No one
square.
calls a hoodie just a sweatshirt.
No one calls a rectangle a square.
Can
But it is.
we agree to disagree? You're going to call the hoodie
That's
a hooded
actually pretty
sweatshirt.
cool.
No, it doesn't matter what I call
It's a
it.
hooded
It matters what
sweatshirt.
it is.
It's a hooded
It
sweatshirt.
matters what it is.
But it's
Doesn't
not a
matter what I call
sweatshirt.
it. Doesn't matter. It is a sweatshirt.
People at home, leave a comment. Tell us
hooded
if it's
sweatshirt.
if it's a hoodie or a sweatshirt.
It's literally that's not.
It's a hoodie.
It is both.
It's a hoodie.
It is both.
That's a clip.
It's both.
Anyway, welcome back.
Ridiculous.
It's another Wednesday. This is Diversity Catalog, episode 41.
Sir.
If you're watching on YouTube, this is your reminder to please like and subscribe. If you're listening on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, rate the podcast 5 stars. And you can also find us on social media at Diversity Catalog on Instagram. Don't do that.
In the mic, bro.
I leave Easter eggs for myself
On
when I watch
Instagram,
back.
TikTok, and Twitter. So thank you for being here. We'll do a quick Mother's Day bit. Shout out to all
yeah.
the moms. Shout out to
the
our
moms.
moms. Thank you
Shout
so
out to
much.
moms.
We love you. Thank you for your continuing support and everything that we do, even if you think this podcast is stupid. Yeah, shout out to moms. It's Mother's Day
All
this
the
week.
moms.
Hope you guys spent
All the
time with
moms.
your moms. Hope you told your mother you love her. If she's no longer around, hope you spent some time and thought thinking about your mom, being appreciative for the years.
Yeah.
And with that, how you guys doing?
That was my eye.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Another day.
Pretty good. Another
Yeah,
day.
alright.
How was the day today? We're recording on Monday today. You worked. I didn't have work.
I did shit today.
Nice. I have a light week this week. Nice. Got a lot of stuff to get done.
Nice, yeah.
Though.
Sure, I have a late week ahead of me.
Yep.
I
I
said
got.
sarcastically.
That's sarcastic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm coming off 72 hours.
Lord.
So.
You do it to yourself. I think
No, not really. Not really.
Do you mandated work 72 hours?
No, but if I was scheduled.
Tell me you picked up shifts.
No, but I was scheduled 5, and I picked up a 6. I covered somebody's shift. So it was 5 days, and then the Sunday.
No, you scheduled 5
So it
days.
was 6 of the last 7. because my schedule usually is Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, right?
Okay.
In week 1. The second week is Sunday,
Oh,
Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
So like 6 out of the last 7 I work.
Oh.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
they schedule you for a 60-hour week. They
No.
fucking hate you. Yeah,
Well, it
put
was
in
te-
on this.
well, it
one.
was-
Fucking buddy.
It's a 48, but if you look at it, if you split it up into the 2 weeks, it was technically a 60,
Yeah.
and then the 12 on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was kind of rough. I was pretty exhausted last night, but that's okay. But yeah, I actually got a lot of gardening done. Thank you for bringing me my wood
Yeah, no problem.
man.
I tell you what.
That was very nice.
I went into a zone. I was one with the wood. It runs in my blood.
Yeah, I like watching you do carpentry stuff. That's actually something I always wanted to learn how to do is woodwork. I kind of admire that. I'm a little. So I know I'm like a little autistic because I'm like kind of afraid of buzzsaws. You can put that on a rational fear.
I'm afraid
I
of
hate
buzzsaws.
I don't know,
loud
just the
noises.
sound they make.
Hate
I
'em.
kind of like.
You do?
Kind
You're
of.
autistic
I kind
too?
of tense up.
If I could do carpentry without making a single sound,
Yes.
ideal.
You do
Yeah.
Did you see the Jeanette McCurdy video?
That shit was
That was
funny as shit.
insane.
You
What
pull
does this
that
have
up?
to do with
You
that?
find it? She hates loud. She's like, oh, she is autistic. I saw a thing. It was like, oh, she's
Really?
autistic. She has like this like popping thing, like a celebration, like something.
80 weeks.
Oh, 80 weeks
Yeah.
of her book being on the New York best-selling
Yeah.
list, right? I saw that.
That's how
I
you spell her name.
No, it's ETTE.
Oh,
the video was
That's fine.
cringing me out though, so I didn't finish it. Did she actually get this to pop or whatever the fuck she was trying to do?
Yes.
It came up before. Yeah, there you go.
Did she post it herself?
probably.
Nope.
I don't know.
Probably wasn't right then. You might-
Why is academics trending? I wonder if he's on stream.
Probably is.
He honestly probably is. I wouldn't be surprised.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Here it is.
She screams loud.
Yes.
This is so funny.
Brace for this, audio listeners.
She's cute.
They're not going to know. Yeah, she is.
What is that?
It's like a popper. It'd be confetti popping out.
But she looks so determined. What the fuck? Wait, that was actually pretty funny.
That is like
Wait, can I watch? Can you watch the video?
insane. like genuine fear.
I don't get like that, but
Oh,
yeah,
it's
I don't
so
know. It
funny.
makes me like, ugh. Today I was fucking slamming nails in the wood with a hammer. My dad came outside and he was like, bro, like, we have a drill. But I don't know, it's something about fucking smashing nails with a hammer that I like really like. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
100%. No, I
Yeah,
feel
it's pretty
it's
fun.
like 15 times.
I was using the
That's your fault.
I was using the chop saw yesterday to cut them up, and I look at the saws on the wall. I go, oh, nice saws on the wall.
Yeah, and those are like, what? I'm sorry.
So
What'd you say?
Saws on the wall.
Saws on the wall?
Yeah, like I want to use a manual instrument rather than a thing.
Oh, I got you. I
Like the
understand.
air compressor pisses me off. It's too loud.
Oh, yeah.
We should
Hate
run a 2-man on a piece of wood with one of those 2-sided saws. You know, like the old style saws.
I know what you're talking about.
That's like how they say
Yeah.
they made the pyramids and shit.
With the 2-style sauce?
On stone?
Yeah,
Really? Damn.
yeah, like You never seen that? You never seen that being like depicted? Like
Can't say.
they put like water and sand, and,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it creates
yeah, yeah.
like, isn't the word like abrasion?
Erosion?
Yeah, it's abrasive.
Right? That's a word.
There's friction.
Something. Anyway. Yeah, just fucking smashing nails, like boom, 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 boom.
It's fun. No, it's fun.
But like I don't know, I kind of felt bad because I have a lot of old neighbors
Yeah.
Oh, please.
that are like past working,
probably
like they're
can't hear you.
retired. I hope not,
Oh,
because I would have
yeah.
felt bad.
Kidding me? I was up there. I was had the air compressor running. I was chopping wood until like
Yeah, I did
7:30 at
not
night.
want you to bring that to my
7:30
neighborhood.
at night. Holy shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ding, ding.
loud. Dude, that thing is loud.
Oh, 100%.
That's cool though. But how did you even learn how to do all that? Because of Tom?
No.
Can't give him any
Tom
credit,
just has
huh?
all the tools.
Oh,
No,
gotcha.
my biological father
Okay, gotcha.
is a carpenter by trade.
Oh,
I worked with him
I
for a
didn't know that.
summer.
Okay, I
I
didn't
think-
know that.
I think his dad was also a carpenter.
Right.
His father and his father before
my
him.
uncle's also a carpenter.
Oh, shit.
My
Wow.
quote unquote uncle that's a family friend is also a carpenter.
So it's in the
Oh,
blood.
wow.
Yeah, it's in the blood. The wood's in the blood. The wood chips in my blood.
That's dope. Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay. Wow, I learned something.
Alcoholism and wood chips.
You're a useful
Well,
friend to have, Mike.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty resourceful. I can.
I would not have those garden beds. I think without you.
Oh, well,
I'd have them, but like I would have paid money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I would have probably went to Home Depot,
yeah.
bought a bunch of fucking planks of wood, and got just absolutely robbed.
I find it fun. Yeah, I sent a picture. My cousin said I should make a playhouse for her kid. I was like,
Well, I'm not.
I don't know if I'm that good. I mean,
Right.
I'll give you an attempt. It's gonna drop it off.
I should have
all
brought.
the
I
pieces,
forgot
but-
to bring that. I could have brought that jar of nails to you actually today.
I was thinking about to tell you. Yeah.
With a jar of-
I have
in
a,
my
I ha- well,
garage.
yeah, I have a rice cooker full of nails. My nails.
You making a bomb?
No.
Okay,
Why would you say that?
good.
Weird.
Oh no, it's good.
Weird statement.
It's good.
You said no too quick. No.
Are you making a bomb?
No.
No, I don't know how
no,
to.
too quickly. Maybe you're making a bomb. What the fuck?
Anyway, yeah, I should have. I should have brought. I forgot about those. I could have brought them. But anyway, yeah, I built a couple beds. I only filled up one of them because I got kind of tired. And I was saying I had some. My friend came over. My brother. They just watched and didn't do anything. But yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna get some stuff in the ground. You were talking about the last frost date was the 10th.
Yeah, just this past weekend.
So I've had a bunch of stuff outside, like crops that do all right in the cold. Like my potatoes are growing pretty nice, actually. If
That was
you
kinda
follow
crazy.
me on Instagram, you can see 'em.
Damn, is he shouting out himself?
No, I didn't get my Instagram. They don't know what it is. But anyway, yeah, it's supposed to be 50 degrees like every night now.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
I mean, that's prime weather. That's like
It's supposed to rain this whole week.
tomato season's here.
It's not cool.
Yeah,
This weekend's supposed to be nice though.
yeah.
Tomorrow's supposed to be 70.
I know. Oh, yeah, I'm
pumped.
excited. I have it off. Yeah, I'm gonna spend some more time. I'm gonna get. I'll finish my sunburn that I have going.
Yeah, complete it.
Yeah, I
Take your
got.
shirt off next
I
time.
guess.
Get it all wrapped around.
It's actually kind of funny because I look like the joke I always make to myself is this time of the year I end up looking like Neapolitan ice cream
Yeah.
because my neck
No
will
chocolate?
get tan and then I'm like white, so like that's vanilla, and then yeah, my shoulders get pretty banged up. I'm pretty banged up right now.
But see, he's red.
Lathered it up the aloe.
That's
But
the
yeah.
one of the best feelings, honestly. The cold. Do you put it in the fridge?
No, it's just in
Missing
the. It's
Put it
just
in the fridge,
like,
get that
the
chilling
cabinet
effect?
in my. No, it's just like in the cabinet in my bathroom.
Can't relate.
But yeah, it'll be fun. I have a lot of gardening shit to do. I'll have to bring. I'll have to give some updates. I can't wait to like be able to bring stuff here that we can eat live on the podcast,
Oh yeah.
Sick.
like freshly picked. That'd be fire.
Oh.
Eventually.
Over the course of this week, I'll probably put dirt down in that the second.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have to fill yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a lot.
Do
of
the
dirt
peat,
in there.
bro. Do the peat moss. I think it's pretty good bang for buck.
Think so?
Yeah, if you really feel like trying to make your own.
No.
But I don't know. A lot of people just say to use like topsoil,
Yeah.
like your native
I'm gonna
soil.
put logs down, and then put.
I don't even think you need to.
Well, just it's take up space. I have to buy less.
Just use leaves. I promise.
Leaves take. I don't have leaves. Not
True.
fall anymore. I get a big pile of wood. Like all the beds out there have wood underneath them, like logs.
Really?
Yeah.
But how many inches of space do you have to plant in?
What do you mean?
So it's like log layer,
Yeah.
right? And then how much layer is
No clue.
planting material? You don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
All right.
It'll be fun.
Hey, that's what's cool though. Is there's so many like different things, like
Yeah.
so many different methods. I was just saying,
Well,
I was gonna.
vibes.
I would remember when we were saying that I was gonna try to put sticks and logs in mine, but I just felt like they'd take too much space up. So I just have like an inch or two of just dead leaves, because I raked all mine up in the fall time, but I left them out to like decompose anyway. So they're nice. The worms love them. I'm growing huge worms.
I was about to say the superhuman worms.
Audience, I saw the biggest worm in my life the other day. It's not my own, unfortunately. But huge, massive worm, thick girth. And like when it was slithering around and moving, I'm telling you, it had to be like,
It's a
I'm not
record.
even kidding, it had to be like 1.5 feet long.
That's insane.
Maybe 2 feet. Dude, that worm.
A foot and a half.
The worm that I sent a picture of my hand. Yeah, because it like, when it like elongates itself like fully, dude, it was huge.
What the fuck?
But I put him in one of the beds, so maybe he'll just chill there. If I find him again, I'll bring him in, show and tell.
Bring that thing in.
Do the worm grunting. Summon him.
Oh, we should do that.
Worm grunting.
Pull up worm grunting. You know which one's? You know which
No.
one is gross when they do
Dude.
it? When they do it at the beach. You ever seen them do it at the beach?
What?
I've seen the worms they pull at the beach. Those
And
are
they're
crazy.
huge, dude.
Yeah, I saw
They're
one today.
gross.
I saw one today. It was wild looking. Worm grunting. A worm charming too.
Worm charming. It's like snake charming. Oh,
That scared me.
Hit that shit. Give me the pull us over.
Dude's fucking the pole.
Yeah.
Worm grunting.
Yeah, so for the audio listeners, we're watching a video of a guy worm grunting. It basically consists of him rubbing a hunk of metal on a thick wooden stick that is like slammed into the ground, and it basically vibrates the earth. And the worms like it. I guess they come to the surface.
It's basically Dune.
Literally Dune, yeah.
Literally Dune.
This is the plot of Dune.
Except they don't come in to eat it. Well, so in the movie, anytime like there's something walking on the soil on like the sand of Dune, the
Go to
worm
the end. I
eats
want to
it.
see if they like.
So they put down like vibrating poles, so the worm like comes to the surface.
So it's based upon science.
I mean, technically it's a little bit different, but yeah. Like he's coming to eat things. These worms are I don't know what the fuck the worms are doing.
Where the worms at? Look at that little guy.
Ew.
People really don't like worms.
Yeah, I don't like worms. They're like
Really?
unnatural to me.
Why? I think they're really. I think they're
No,
one of
it
the
is.
cooler organisms.
Like I'd
we
rather
have
I'd
on
rather
Earth.
pull up on a snake than a worm.
And they fuck all the time.
Wormies?
Oh yeah.
How they fuck?
They
Got holes?
dude, look up how much they reproduce. They literally produce like
They got holes.
hundreds of worms. Worms are like don't they have like a bunch of hearts? Don't they have like 4 or 5 hearts?
Worms?
Do
Yeah.
worms
I don't know worm it is.
have holes? Question mark.
Worms
Have like 2 holes.
worms
Do worms have 2 holes?
Mom's.
and can't they replicate themselves too?
2
worms?
male
If you-
yeah.
Yeah.
They regenerate.
They're fucking sick, dude.
2 male openings and 2 sperm receptacles, which take in the sperm from another mate.
Look up how much do worms reproduce. I'm saying that. I could look it up here. You can see I'm not used to
Yeah.
having this in front of me.
Oh.
A lot.
50 capsules
Hatching
a year.
around 200 earthworms. Yeah, and they
Wow.
they can reproduce themselves within 3-4 months.
That's wild.
Yeah. So that's why like dude, my compost pile has fucking hundreds of worms down.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool. I like it. I like the science behind it.
Worms are
But anyway.
creepy.
What do you have
Gross.
for pop culture stuff? Well, this might be a lighter episode, just a quick rundown of the pop cultures. There was a lot of stuff going on with the sky.
Oh,
This
shit, yeah.
was what about the moon?
Yeah, we didn't talk the Aurora Borealis. We
We could talk about that
Yeah.
first. Yeah, I learned some stuff about the Aurora Borealis. If you're a listener from pretty much anywhere in America, you had a chance to see the Aurora Borealis, better known as the Northern Lights, over the weekend. It was pretty cool. I mean, I didn't get to see it, but I got to see pictures of people who saw it in Rhode Island, like pretty much in our backyards. I mean, it was pretty dope. I'm pretty shocked at how visible it was over there at the reservoir.
I know, it's actually kind of crazy.
The reservoir, the Smithfield Reservoir. Situate Reservoir?
Situate, yeah.
Situate Reservoir.
Yeah, we were like 30 minutes out from actually seeing it.
Yeah, we actually kind of sucked. We were out looking for it Saturday night at like 11:30, and we ended up going home.
Girl, no, it's there. Oh my god.
But yeah, it's too bad.
Fraud. Maybe I could find it. You spelled it wrong too.
But yeah, so basically the sun's been having a bunch of solar flares, right?
Yeah.
That's how it's caused, right, Mike?
Yeah. So basically, the sun sends a bunch of energy. The energy hits a bunch of elements, and each element will give off a certain light once it goes up a wavelength, or once it goes up in energy level.
Like, I wish you didn't like so much stuff.
I didn't like these. They're literally all
No, just in general.
I'm gonna find them. I'll
Yeah.
find them in 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's your Twitter. You should.
It's your Twitter. You should.
Exactly.
Sorry, I use my Twitter. You know, people. I cultivate my timeline to be a specific of what I want. I send people everything that they could possibly. My Instagram timeline is even more based.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, here's like the actual sun on the solar flare.
Yeah, show this because I never understood like how it worked. We'll find the video, but there's a really good video of the sun like spitting it out
I got pulled it.
and how it like wraps around Earth. It was pretty cool.
Sending it to the drive.
Where are you putting it?
In the drive. What?
We're on Twitter, buddy.
Under Railway and Moon. Well, Tom, I'm looking at my likes.
Oh.
You're the worst.
Who am I supposed to send it to? Myself?
Yeah, this is a video of how an aurora is created.
Yeah. I never knew how this worked. So look, the sun spits it out for the audio listeners, solar flare. It then travels to Earth, and then it wraps itself around Earth. And what? It interacts with
The magnetic.
the magnetic field, right?
Yeah.
The magnetic poles.
Like, yeah, it wraps around and then the light pushes back into the earth, and that's how we get the little cool effect.
It was like, it's cool to me how it's like predictable, like how they have
Oh, yeah.
On the other ones.
how they have like the live apps and websites and stuff that show, like, I don't understand how they know where it's gonna be and when. Like, that doesn't really make sense to me.
It's like a weather forecast almost. Just
Yeah.
it's like storms on the sun, and they can just display like where they think the light's going to be and where it's going to be
Oh.
stronger. It's
But
not
yeah,
accurate.
It was cool.
Super
I
accurate,
I
rather.
don't know why it was available. I don't know why so much of the world was able to see it. I guess it's because of the magnitude. Like,
Yeah, it was,
the
like,
size of
super high,
sulfur. Like
yeah.
they were saying, we got like a G5 magnetic storm or some
Yeah.
bullshit, whatever the fuck that means. I have no idea what that means.
Big.
Michael, what does that mean? You're smart.
No clue.
It's fake.
I don't know astronomical entities like that.
It's just a lot.
Let me look it up. G5 storm.
Average.
It's just a rating
Rank?
system, like the.
Yeah, G5, it
Oh, it's
says, here's the
extreme.
scale. Yeah. G5 is extreme, G4 severe, G3 strong, moderate, and then G1's minor. A minor.
think I told you we could use a button.
Geomagnetic storms.
If we put that button on every episode, I'll bring up like coal mining.
Oh, it says the effect. So for G5, widespread voltage control problems and protective system problems can occur. Some grid systems may experience complete collapse or blackouts.
Yeah.
Which I've always heard that like solar storms can cause like bad blackouts if they get to the point, and they're supposed to get really bad like
But it never happened.
in a long time from now. But
Yeah, and they were saying like to be wary about like navigation systems and stuff, and like compasses obviously function off
yeah,
magnetism. But no, I don't think really. At least I didn't hear any stories of anything going wrong around
no,
us.
I just heard
No.
there might be stuff that's happening, but nothing ever really happened. I don't think. This
Yeah.
time.
The
Well,
government
we
cover-up.
suck. We're lame. We missed out.
Yeah,
we
we
didn't.
missed
get to
out all
see it.
3
we
days.
tried. At least we tried.
But it was
tried.
cloudy last day, so I don't. That's not our fault.
Clyde with a chance of meatballs.
Yeah, but yeah, we could have saw it Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. I didn't
Yeah.
see it either of them.
We'll see it at one point.
But yeah, what is this? What is this? Were they're putting a railway on?
Yeah,
the
they're
moon?
putting a railway on the fucking
What's even
moon.
on the moon? I'm confused by
That's
this.
what I'm saying. I
Saw
saw that
the
it was.
headline. I didn't look into it.
It was meant to be for when they have like a space station up there, and they said by like 2030 they want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
It's just to move materials back and forth. It says the transport system will be critical to the daily operations of a sustainable lunar base in the 2030s. The team proposed developing a system titled Flexible Levitation on a Track or Float to meet these transportation needs. The float system will use unpowered magnetic robots that levitate over a film track. The system will transport payloads around the base to and from landing zones and other outposts, and the aim is to transport lunar
they're gonna be
soil
pulled
to
by
mining
mag-
locations for extraction.
So they're
or
going to be
construction.
pulled by magnets.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
looks kind of sick, to
Why
be
are
honest.
we not doing that with the cars yet on Earth?
We have trains.
Yeah,
Doing trains. Trains
Is
are
that
the
how
most.
trains work?
Yeah, maglev trains. Yeah.
Wow.
like monorails.
Basically frictionless, not monorails.
Yeah.
That's how like the high-speed rails go.
Well, it's actually pretty cool.
Trains, space trains. When I come,
Like,
when I
what do
become
they-
mayor, putting trains in.
What do they do with the
Hear
soil?
me? What do you mean? It's for to go through like the minerals.
Oh, fair. Isn't there diamonds on the moon or some
No.
shit?
I mean, maybe down deep below, but not on the surface. Not that we found.
Well, not on the surface, yeah.
But it basically, because the moon has like the moon's had oceans, I think.
At some point, right?
Some
Didn't they
point.
prove that it had water on it at
So-
some point?
They're probably just looking at like certain. I don't know. Is anybody out on the fucking moon? Why do we need a moon?
I honestly didn't know. I feel like it's just nothing up there right now. But they want to put a base up there.
to me.
yeah. Would
Yeah,
you
like what? It just seems like a waste of money.
You know, we know more about the moon than we know about our ocean.
Yes, which is wild.
Isn't that crazy?
What do you mean?
Like, there's more unknown things in the ocean than there are in the moon. Like, we know almost we
Yeah,
know a
but
lot
you
about
don't-
the moon more
that's-
than our ocean.
Yeah, but you don't. How do you know how much is unknown if it's unknown?
Well, we've only explored like X amount of
You
percent.
technically don't know the percentage of what you know.
No, technically
Well-
you're right, but the moon is basically just the moon.
Yeah, we can go to the
There's
moon.
no dynamics.
Yeah, I
in the
understand
moon.
what you're saying.
Like we can't go. There's a certain amount of like depth we can't go in the water, or we'll just die. Like we can't do that. We don't have technology for that yet. You can't. Go
They
to
were
the
just
bottom.
saying.
deep.
Not us people.
Can't go to the fucking moon either.
Did you see they
Yeah,
found
NASA
that?
can.
Well, so can we in a fucking submarine.
It's gonna explode at some point when you go further down because of pressure. No, you don't
How
know that.
far? You think people go far?
No, what I'm saying, we don't have like the capability to get to the bottom, so we don't. Like that's a whole level that we don't know. Is what I'm saying. Like we'll never be able to do that. You think you can, Michael?
I think you're capping right now. Hold
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure. Yo, I'm pretty sure that they just found like hundreds of new species.
Yeah, see, you're capping.
Oh yeah. No,
in
it
a
says
big ass ocean trench.
the intense pressures in the deep ocean make it an extremely difficult environment to explore. Not that we like physically can't ever, but like it's so hard to do.
You literally just told me
It's
we
too
can't
risky.
do it.
Like,
22
it's too
crews
risky.
have descended, and 7 uncrewed descents have been achieved and reached the bottom of the Mariana Trench. AKA
That's not the
point.
deepest point. I looked up
What
a
the
video the
fuck
other
you talking
day.
to me, bro?
Look, watch. The Marinara Trench.
Oh, God, fuck yourself. You're an absolute piece of shit. Yeah, you're awful.
No, but like, yeah, we don't do that much because it's like really risky.
Yeah, but we can do it. It's not like we can't go
Yeah, but
there.
we're not gonna go to the bottom and like.
We've been to the bottom more
but
than we've been
Michael,
to the moon.
we're not gonna go to the bottom and like sweep the floor. Is what I'm saying. Like it's too big for that. There's too much.
We've been to more to the bottom than we have been to the moon.
Michael, there's so much more of the bottom of the ocean.
Then the moon?
No, that like we're just not gonna explore, and we can't explore every inch. It's impossible.
This one
can't.
says this
can, but
article.
we're not
Hold
going
on.
to. It's
This
impossible.
article was posted May 1st, 2024. It says researchers found the planet's deepest under ocean sinkhole, and it's so big they can't get to the bottom.
Hmm.
Sinkholes don't just happen on land; they also
Don't
happen in the ocean. It's the Tamja Blue Hole in Mexico's Chetumal Bay. Once thought to be the world's
That's
second
gotta be
deepest known
racist.
blue hole. What's a blue hole? A
Like the opposite of a black hole, maybe.
How are you typing this in?
Yeah, it's that. Tamja Blue Hole. Says the
What the
says
fuck?
the TJBH is now the deepest hole discovered to date, exhibiting water depth surpassing 420 meters below sea level, with its bottom yet to be reached. So they don't even know how deep it is.
Look at that. That's scary.
It was thought to have been 274 meters below sea level, but when
Mexico.
researchers used a device
The Gulf
known
of
as an
Mexico?
echo sounder to try and calculate its size based on the distance the sound waves traveled. Because of the shape,
yeah.
because the shape of the blue holes isn't predictable, the water density can vary. That method was so the method of so they couldn't even find the
I
depth.
can see. Oh my god.
Bro, what? That's
Guys,
crazy.
relaunch the page.
It was an X.
Blue holes may sound scary, but according to NOAA, each one can be an oasis in an otherwise barren seafloor.
Whoa, that's cool.
The fuck does
Who's
that
gonna
mean?
go the fuck down there?
I mean, there's a cool ecosystem down there.
Damn, that sucks. I had just seen a video. Maybe I'll try to find it and we could talk about it on a different episode. But I swear they just found like thousands of new
I know
underwater
exactly what you're
things,
saying.
like-
yeah,
Yeah, like stuff
you said
that
it to me
like
a while
they've
ago.
literally never seen before.
which is
Hold up.
it's
Let me check. Let me check our DMs.
That's so
It might have been in the. It might have been in our text.
been in
One of the
there.
You
text
DM'd it
chats,
to me.
low key.
feel
You
like it
DM'd it
was.
to me.
I DM'd it to you.
Yeah, you DM'd it to me right here. That was easy.
send it.
Send that to the Twitter page. Yeah, because that was sick.
Go on my Twitter and just.
When
go
did
look
I
at the
send
DMs.
you it? What date was that?
This was April 11th.
Huh?
April
Time
11th?
is
That was
moving.
last year.
Time is
Last year.
moving
That was
fast,
last month.
bro.
11th, yes.
Oh yeah, pull
100
this
new
up. Show
species
this
in
because
the
it was fucking
Bounty
sick.
Trough, an oceanic rift off New Zealand's South Island.
Dude, it was one of the cooler videos I've seen because, and it was cool because like the marine biologists were like freaking out because nobody knows, like it's like they don't know what it is. They've never seen this stuff before. It doesn't even
going.
have names yet.
Where you going? Scroll up. Keep going.
Oh, we already sent.
It's
I thought you
up. Oh,
resent
it's up.
No, it's like right there.
Bang, that one. Yeah, look at that thing. They found like
It's a plummus.
They found like sea pigs.
Sea pigs.
Play the sound.
sea
What's
pigs.
that thing called from Rick and Morty?
It says scientists have discovered. Oh, go back. I want to read that first sentence. It says scientists have discovered around 100 new ocean species.
Ew.
Species?
Sea yams.
Species.
Yeah. Species.
In New Zealand. Look at that thing with the eyes.
Species.
Whoa.
Look at that little
Ew.
It's got eyes. What
Looks
the
like a
fuck,
nut.
bro?
Chris Middleton.
Like sperm.
Chris Middleton. Oh my god,
Ew. That's
that's awful.
Yeah, look, they collected
Absolutely
1,800
tasteless.
samples from as deep as 4,800 meters along the 800-kilometer-long Bounty Trough. It says using sonar mapping, they produced detailed images of the trough and the sea mounts. But wow, I suck at reading.
Beneath
I can't
its
read
surface.
fast at all. Yeah, look at all this stuff. They've
Ew.
never seen any of this stuff before. Look at
what
that
the
thing.
fuck is that?
New
Looks just like
species
plastic.
identified so far include mollusks, 3 fish, a shrimp, a cephalopod, and a new genera of coral.
Yeah, genera.
Yeah, some of the images are pretty cool.
Wow.
I can't.
No, that was weird.
These
Against the
novel
white.
species enhance our knowledge of seafloor habitats and ocean biodiversity.
Oh, it's a new squid. New squid dropped.
New squid.
Squid dropped.
Squids every day.
Wow. Whoa.
Look
It's
at
like
that.
it's like one of those blobfish.
Yeah, that was
That's sick.
pretty cool, dude. No, I
no,
like that.
there's probably like they should do that like everywhere. I just want to see what other stuff they could find.
They should
Down
find
there.
stuff everywhere.
Right? They're probably going to.
Look at that
That's a
little guy.
plumbus. Pause
so
it.
weird.
Pause that.
What is it? A
Go back.
plummus?
Pause. Let it. Make it sure it's like the gravelly sides towards me.
Yeah,
Look now. Pause it. Now look up plumbus.
plumbus.
Images.
Rick and Morty.
From Rick and Morty.
Plumbus. There it is.
It's kind of funny.
It's
Plumbus.
I don't see it. Looks like a prolapsed anus.
The
Wow.
sea pig.
You would know.
Is that what it is? Oh.
The plumbus.
It's a sea pig. Anyway,
It's cool. Space in the ocean. Crazy stuff. Am I
would
right?
you rather? Would you rather live on the ocean floor forever or on the moon?
The moon. It's too dark down there.
You'd rather
ocean
live on the
floor.
moon?
Then the ocean floor, it's pitch black.
It's pitch black in space, bro.
Not on the moon. There's lights
Not all the time.
for the most part.
Wait. I mean,
Well, unless you were on the dark side of the moon, I
Yeah.
guess.
not all the time. Yeah.
But it's lit up. Sometimes it's just
Yeah, but the
complete
sun's
darkness
there.
on the bottom of the ocean.
The sun is there.
Wait, but the
The ocean floor.
No, it is all the
pitch
time.
black.
no, it
moon's
would
not
be. It
pitch
would be
black all
like
the
all the time
Oh, on the
Oh,
moon?
I'm sorry. Wait.
It would be. Yes, it is.
The
because
moon
the
doesn't
Earth,
rotate.
the moon doesn't
Yeah.
rotate.
So depending on what side you're on.
Yeah.
50-50
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
Have we been to the dark side of the moon?
No.
We're
Too
too
dark.
scared of it, yeah.
You lose. It's,
You really
I think
haven't
it's on
ever?
the opposite side. We have. I think India actually went there recently this year.
They said, all right,
This past year.
we're going
But
back.
it's because it's on the opposite side of the moon. It's hard to get a signal, so they have to have like a bounce off it because it's like on the opposite side of
yeah.
us facing the moon. Because we don't see the dark side of the moon. It's on the opposite side of the moon.
Bunch of
I never
freaky
thought
shit on
about
the
that.
dark
The
side
moon,
of the
the
moon.
moon doesn't fucking
Yeah.
rotate.
No, it doesn't rotate.
That's
Just
so
spins.
weird, bro.
Or spin, but
The
odd.
Chang'e 4 mission landed.
Che Guevara mission landing.
China became the first and only country to land on the far side of the moon. Huh. What's on the far side of the moon?
The Decepticons.
well, not darkness, it says.
Really? Wouldn't it be?
You're gonna have a lander on the far side of the moon. What is on the dark side of the moon? The far side is the hemisphere of the moon facing away from the Earth. Because people never see it, the portion was once dubbed the dark side. The confusing misnomer has led many to incorrectly assume the far side is shrouded in darkness. In reality, it receives just as much light as the near side. What?
Huh.
The sun goes that crazy?
The dark location on the moon is perhaps where NASA plans to send Artemis astronauts in the coming years.
But how does that make any sense?
This article is from a week ago, by the way.
Oh, wow.
It says it takes about a month for the moon to orbit Earth. It also takes the same amount of time for the moon to make one full rotation on its...
It does
Oh, we're
rotate.
stupid.
What?
I didn't say shit. That's
Wait,
the both
we're
of you.
stupid because there are phases to the moon.
Yeah, obviously
The
it
moon
must.
rotates?
Has to do with their space.
Yikes.
That doesn't have anything to do with the light shining off of it.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, I can think about how,
does
the
it-
phases
How
of the
does the moon
occur.
get phases?
Doesn't the rotation have to do with that? It has to.
Is it
right?
the Earth blocking it?
Well,
or
the
something?
fact
I'm
checkers
in
are going to be
elementary
on our
school
ass.
again. The moonlight we see on Earth is the sunlight reflected off the moon's grayish-white surface. The amount of moon we see illuminated changes over the month because the moon orbits Earth. Yeah, it
so
doesn't
we're
have to
blocking-
do
So it's
with
not
it
about the
rotating.
rotation.
Yeah, it's us. It's our shadow on the moon. I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the moon doesn't
It
rotate.
does not rotate. No.
If you would tell
Why
me
did it say it
does
rotated?
rotate.
It said
Did
it
you say
rotates on its
rotated?
No,
axis.
it doesn't rotate because we see
What
the
was it saying?
same side of it every time.
What's it saying? Though?
I don't know
Maybe
what
it
they're-
rotates that fast.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Who wrote
What they
that?
say? A week ago? They told me it was a week ago.
It just started rotating last week.
What?
Oh
No,
wow!
but-
Breaking news.
That'd be crazy if it started rotating.
It spins on its axis.
Yeah, where did I just read that?
Was it spin
time it
same
takes for
rate
the
it
moon-
rotates?
They said the time it takes for the moon to rotate once on its axis is equal to the time it takes for the moon to orbit once around Earth. It's synchronous rotation. So it's synchronous rotation. So the same side of the moon always faces our planet.
That's crazy.
So it rotates as it spins.
That's
and
crazy.
that's wild.
That's
wow.
crazy. What? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like some shit about some
Flat
there's
Earth.
something going
Flat
on.
Earth. No,
some
that's too
shit is
fishy.
like too.
That shouldn't make sense.
No,
Some
yeah.
shit's like
I hear
too
you.
perfect.
The
Like
moon
how the
perfectly
moon
blocks the sun.
perfectly blocks the sun is a little
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That is
That's
weird.
so
What the
weird.
fuck? I didn't know that.
Wait, you learn something new every day.
What the shit?
Well, because
Wow.
the question I was just gonna ask, which is now probably a really stupid question, does
No.
the moon look the same no matter where you look at it
Yeah.
from Earth?
Yeah, it
No,
should.
apparently,
Right?
yeah, to answer that, yeah.
So it
Wow.
rotates at the same speed at which it revolves. So it appears to never rotate.
That's crazy.
It's synchronized. That's so weird.
Well, no, it rotates, but we just. What the fuck?
I remember
It rotates and it spins on its. It revolves around us and spins on its axis at the same speed, so which it never looks like it's spinning.
Yeah. The time it takes for the moon to rotate once on its axis is equal to the time it takes the moon to orbit once around Earth.
That's so fucky.
That's weird as
I
fuck.
didn't know that. What the
Wow.
You ever seen like the pictures in the moon? You ever
Yeah.
do that
In the moon?
exercise? Yeah,
No.
like
Just in the moon?
like if you look at it a certain way, like it looks like a rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh.
The man
Yeah.
on the moon, shit like that.
Yeah, the man in the moon. I knew that one.
I don't know that one.
I saw
The Jack and the.
something reminded me of this. I saw a watch the other day that everything was spinning on the inside, but there was like a little circle that was like the actual clock. Yeah.
Oh.
So like it rotated. There was a bunch of like gadgets and shit in it, but the actual clock part of it was like a tiny circle, and that was spinning as it was going. So it was always facing straight. Like that itself wasn't spinning.
I like the way you called gears gadgets.
No, they were doohickeys. It wasn't even gears.
Gears and gadgets.
There's a bunch of stuff.
yeah, like the
That's
rabbit
crazy.
in the moon.
Rabbit
bro.
in the moon.
What the fuck is that? What is that, bro? That's not a rabbit. That's a crazy looking.
The other one looks better.
Yeah, I don't see that.
I just remember learning about that when I was a kid.
The
I was
rabbit
trying, trying to
in-
like look and squint
They
at
never
it. and
told
not
us in
see
school.
it.
They should have told us.
Yeah,
in
I know.
school. What the fuck?
I would have actually
They
really
definitely
liked that.
did.
That
They
no, that it
definitely did
wrote
not.
like synchronously.
I never.
Synchronous?
No way they told us it's synchronous.
Last daisical.
Yeah, lackadaisicals.
Bounce back ability.
How do you say synchronizing?
Synchronizing.
Spell it.
Sync synchron SYNCHRONIZE. Synchronize.
That sounded pretty good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Anyway,
Fact checkers, let me know.
railway on the moon. It seems kind of pointless to me.
Yeah, I guess if they're gonna have like a huge operation out there, sure.
Trains are the way to go.
But then they have to build that shit. But I guess they're building it so it's ready for whatever lunar base, so you have to start building anyway. Which I guess they would need that materials for to get stuff in back. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah,
What's this? I didn't see this.
moving on. I saw this on Twitter the other day, yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh,
show me
this
some.
So this was a banned Nike X Bosch and Lam UV blocking contact lens that helped athletes
Oh.
see fast-moving objects.
What?
I didn't even
How?
know this was a thing.
You don't remember this?
They're
No,
made by
I-
Nike.
I never knew this was a thing.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Nike Max Sight sport tinted contact lenses, amber. And yeah, they banned that shit. And the thing that made me kind of like think about the next question I'm going to ask was like, at what point, like, are we going to stop like hindering technological advances and being like, oh, we can't use this in our sports? Like, if it's just like, you mean if everyone gets to use it, like, I don't see the issue in
No,
it.
if everyone gets to use it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Right. So like issues issues wise with this. So one of the the big thing.
Mm.
Did you pull up a fucking? I'm sorry. Is this an article?
I know what I'm.
This is like an actual paper.
Yeah, put on my phone.
You say your
wild.
opinion, and then I want to read something too, and then we'll show this.
Okay.
So what do you think it might?
Yeah. So the main example of this is actually the Nike swimsuit.
This is the swimsuits. Oh, from Beijing.
Yeah, but only
The Olympics.
Americans had access to it, so therefore it's cheating.
And what was special about the swim?
It's in
They
here,
made
I
it swim
think.
faster.
I'm not familiar with them.
It was just the drag on the
It
water.
cut through the water.
Yeah,
different,
it cut through
or
the water different. They
less
were different.
weight?
They broke like every record in the book. They won like every
when
race.
Phelps won, when Phelps was doing his thing, right?
It says
Yeah, it was like 1 year.
during the 2008 Beijing Olympics, most of the swimmers used the Speedo LZR swimsuit, which was specifically which was specifically designed to improve the speed of the swimmer. The suit covered the whole body from shoulder to calf and was designed to optimize body compression and hydrodynamics. The suit allowed for better oxygen flow to muscles, however, it also trapped air to add buoyancy.
Oh, so they
Wow.
weren't even getting fatigued as quick.
Yeah. The suit reduced drag or water resistance by 38% compared to an ordinary Lycra suit.
Wow.
So a 4% increase in the speed of swimmers. And then, they said, fuck
Oh.
that, we're banning that.
Yeah, and the problem was Nike was only given to American athletes, obviously because they're their sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone else didn't have that same thing.
I
Damn,
thought what
so
you
they
were going
got
to bring was the shoes.
So they got
No, because the
penalized.
shoes is a little bit.
They put
The
it
shoes
now.
is
They can do it
fine.
now.
The track shoes.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shoes.
I
Is fine because
remember
everyone has
hearing about
access
that.
to it, and Nike Nike now is basically like very global. But
Yeah.
Back then, when they had this, they weren't as.
Which is 2019.
global. Yeah, they're the shoes. Though.
Well, the Kenyan, he broke the marathon record less than 2 hours.
How crazy is that? How crazy is it that we have the ability to just wear an article of clothing that can improve
know.
performance?
That is
Isn't that
crazy.
not a little crazy? Like, because you would think, oh, they're doping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're swimming faster. Like
Must
they're
be
doping.
taking something,
Like they're
yeah.
taking something to increase their muscle capacity in some way. That's wild. Can I read? I've never heard of these contact
For the
lenses.
context, yeah.
I'm gonna read. I want to read so the audience knows. It says Nike Max Sight is a contact lens specifically made for athletes. Is a revolutionary tinted soft contact lens for daily wear that needs to be replaced monthly. The lenses provide excellent visual performance benefits that help eliminate distortion and improves field of vision. How the fuck do you do that?
Well, just like regular context.
Gets the noise out. Takes the noise out. You know how they have
Oh,
those
like it'll be
feeling-
clearer on like the outsides. You're saying
like everything's less bright.
right.
There's
Wow.
less glare. Like you
The
know how they have the
contacts-
blue light glasses.
Yeah, pull
Like
pull
that.
pull a
Red
picture up on screen of people wearing them. It says the contacts cover your entire pupil and are available in 2 glare-reducing tints that also increase contrasts. This is achieved by selective filtering of light, where most of the blue light is filtered out. The gray-green lens is ideal for sports played in bright sunlight, i.e., golf, running, rugby, and amber is superior for fast-moving ball sports in variable light conditions, i.e., baseball, soccer, tennis, arena football. Both come in corrective and non-corrective versions. So you can get them prescription.
Yeah, that's insane.
The lenses are a result of a partnership between Nike and Bausch & Lomb, and the perfect choice for athletes and recreational wear.
Oh, wow. I mean, I get why they banned these, because this is saying in, like, baseball, you can see
The pitch.
the ball more clearly despite the speed of travel. Like, that's
Wow, that's actually
wild.
that's insane.
That's
that they
crazy
can
how
do
that's a
that.
thing.
I've
That
never heard
sucks
of that.
that, like, that gets banned, though. Like, that'd be sick if, like,
You
like
could
as
they're
we
available
advance,
for purchase. Oh,
still?
maybe
Oh,
not.
Yeah, I think, they're probably just continued now.
Yeah, it says no
Yeah.
products found. Huh.
That'd be cool if they allowed us to, like, move
Do you
with
think-
technology.
So let's expand the conversation, right? So do you think that they should allow doping?
So, okay,
No.
here's
I've never heard the term technological doping.
Oh.
So yeah, that was they're
Do you mean
saying
that,
there's
or
a
do you mean
difference
dope?
between technological advancement and technological doping.
Both, I guess.
They said there's a thin line between technological advancements and technological doping in sports. Advancement is a natural phenomenon, but its utilization to gain an unfair advantage is what converts it into doping.
Right, but it's like if everybody's using it,
Like, the way that I thought of this, and it's like different because it's not like people just like running around like playing baseball or whatever, but like in like F1 and shit, right? Like if you have an advancement that can make your car faster and your car's just the fastest now, it's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
F1
it
is
is,
different
yeah.
with the rules because they I'm almost positive they, in the little I know about F1,
They banned
from
things.
talking to Ryan, they do ban things
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
just make your car faster.
My friend
is
is
weird.
my
But like
friend
it's
is
it's really about if you figure out like an advancement that is like within the rules and your car's just faster than everybody's, then there you go.
Yeah,
yeah, but I
but
think
that's also part of it, though.
I
know.
think certain parts have to weigh certain sizes, like within a certain range.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty wild.
yeah, but
That
that's
is
like
crazy.
the whole point of the sport, almost. Like the
Yeah.
big part of the
To
sport.
figure that shit
Rather
out,
than like baseball or something.
be able to become the
My
fastest
bat hits
that way.
harder, but isn't hollow.
Right.
Made of
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be technological
mahogany
doping.
instead of.
So you're against. So Mike, you sounded like you're kind of for it if everybody's allowed.
But yeah, so I think my understanding of how that means is it's advancement if everyone's allowed,
To use it,
but
yeah,
it's doping if one person has it and no one else
Right.
doesn't.
yeah.
Because
Okay.
then it's an unfair advantage if one person has it, but it's an advancement for everybody if they all have it.
Well,
Yeah, I got
when I was reading up on it, the shoe thing, they were like, oh, like the sole has to be a certain percentage of the shoe
Correct,
or something
yeah.
like that.
Can you
Drop.
pull up the shoes again? Because I
what
can
was it
can
called?
refresh my memory on what the shoes are.
Mayflies. Yeah, so when these first came out, it was a
Yeah.
lot more hard. That's a crazy shoe. The Flea One Cactus.
Let me see band. Let's see if I can get the.
They're right, well, men's Alpha Flies right there too.
Well, they're good now. The rule now is that like it has to be like sanctioned and then also be out for like at least 4 months to be considered like everyone's like in
Yeah.
the public view.
Okay,
or
yeah,
whatever.
so
I think
so
there's
look
a
at this,
certain
wow.
drop too they allow.
Yeah.
So basically, the drop is your heel to your toe. So the difference between your heel to your toe, because basically, if you have the difference of cushion where your heel is, where
Oh.
your feet, your toes are. So if you look at this shoe, like as a giant fucking heel,
Yeah.
So what? So you get a little more spring.
it like you roll through it easier.
Oh, it's got a broke record.
Yeah, this is him. This is him in the
Huh.
race.
And you can speak to this obviously because you're an avid
They
runner.
make you faster.
Really?
Yeah, they make you faster.
Why? Because you're.
So-
it's a better transfer of energy. Like
Yeah, so there's a carbon plate in these ones. These are like one of the first carbon plated shoes.
everybody's wearing them in that though.
Yeah, but they have different shoes. He has the actual shoes on. They have like the lesser
Iterations
one
of
on.
it, yeah.
Yeah, like they specifically made these for this race. They have a carbon plate in them, and it basically it stiffens the shoe more, but it's still like I don't know how to explain it. It bounces back harder.
Right.
So like a regular shoe, you kind of just push down and then you manually like push back on it.
Yeah.
Is it like how a track has like give to it and that's just like extra? Or like
Yeah.
well like that gave him
It's kind of
because
like
the ground has
gymnastics board.
Yeah, they run on the floor in general, like
Yeah.
on just concrete, so that gives him a bit of an advantage because like it's as if he's gripping and running on a track.
What?
Like wearing the shoe.
Yeah.
Like is that giving him the advantage of like getting the same feel as he would be running on a track, rather
it's
than
more
running
than
on
that.
concrete? Yeah, but like I know, but like
Like the
That's a
feeling's
part of it.
crazy.
yeah,
Like it's like you feel it instant. Like the energy in which you don't have to put in. Like it's like the
Oh,
first
it's-
time you
oh,
wear
yeah.
them, you just feel like you're floating.
it doesn't. You're not exerting as much energy, so that's why he was
Oh.
able
Actually
to get
crazy.
there
I
in
understand
like
the
shorter time or whatever.
significance. So this says I have the same article pulled
Yeah.
up, but it says Nike Vaporfly ban. Why World Athletics had to act against the high tech shoes. It says Kenyan runner
Elliot Kipchoge.
Eliud Kipchoge last year became. I don't know when this article was from.
You want to press that's racist?
It's from 2020. So in 2019, he became the first person to run a marathon in under 2 hours.
Yeah.
But instead of pure celebration of human performance, the achievement, though not technically an official world record,
True.
led to criticism
Unofficial.
of
It's a closed race. It was like
how is
the
it?
people
How do you
around
pronounce
him
that?
are patient.
Kipchoge.
Choge.
Elliot
Of
Kipchoge.
Kipchoge's shoes, an advanced design of the Nike Vaporfly represented an intensification of concern that the Vaporfly design was turning the humble trainer into an unfair form of performance enhancement. Huh. It's been banned from competitions ever since.
Yeah, the Olympics. That's a no go.
Other versions of the shoes will still be legal, but there's new rules that have been put in place, I guess.
So I think one of the other ones is like the Vaporfly like 4% because it's technically supposed to take 4% off your mind,
Yeah.
which is like crazy. But now they're like everyone has them and they're all in like spikes and everything. They have carbon plates in the spikes and everything. Like all like the actual like I even have not a carbon plate but the nylon plate in
Mhm.
like my track shoes that aren't like spikes but they're just like speed shoes. They're just everywhere nowadays. Everyone has them.
says
But when they first came out, it was like, oh, this shit's crazy.
And they were prototypes too. So like they don't allow prototypes at all. Like I said, they have to be in the
Yeah, the ones
for
he
sale
were
for
wearing,
4 months
the ones
at least.
Were wearing, no one had access to. Like not even the people running with him had access to them.
It was Kipchoge in Vienna and Bridget Koskell in Chicago. They both had the prototypes of the Nike Vaporfly 4%.
Let me read this paragraph. This is from another article on the BBC. It says, according to the British Journal of Sports Medicine, the carbon fiber plate, the midsole material, and midsole thickness, which Mike accurately explained, are the heart of the Vaporfly's efficiency. He says the full-length plate increases the shoe's stiffness and acts as a lever to cut work at the ankle. Nike-funded but peer-reviewed studies claim that it increases running efficiency by 1.5%. On its own, the carbon plate stiffness might deliver an uncomfortable feel, but this is offset by the thickness of the midsole, with measures at 31 millimeters thick. Such a thick midsole would add weight over a traditional race shoe, over a traditional race shoe, but doesn't because it's made with a polyamide block elastomer called Pebax foam, Pebax foam. Sure. Okay, there's a little bit about the science. What other technologies could boost running performance in the future? Adidas is using 3D foot scanning technology and 3D printing to produce its prototype, the Futurecraft run shoe.
When was this? When was this
set to
brand?
launch in
2022.
2022.
Yeah, this never came out.
Oh, before that. Never came out. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I've ever heard that.
Wow, you sound smart, Mike. You knew a little bit about that.
Yeah, I know a bit about it. Yeah,
I know a bit about it.
they're pretty crazy. When they came through in college, like so, for instance, like I think most people like the go-to is to basically wear like spiked shoes for the 5K, like the 3K longer races. Once
What's the
these came
science
out,
behind that? Why is that?
because you get a grip on the ground.
Because it's on a track?
Yeah, you're gripping because the track's more
Like rubber,
porous, so you
yeah.
can grip on the ground and push off
I always
harder.
wondered why you had to wear spikes for
And
that.
literally, the first year these came out, records went down
Yeah, I bet.
because people were wearing these shoes instead of track shoes, and they were just like smashing.
Flying.
It was
That's
crazy.
On an actual, like
Yeah, on a collegiate level. Yeah.
on a track, though.
yeah. Pretty crazy.
That
Now
is kinda crazy.
no one wears spikes anymore. Anything past
Really?
anything past the
the
mile,
long
no one wears
races, yeah.
spikes.
Really?
Yep. They all wear the shoes like this.
Why under a mile?
No, because you're going faster.
That's, yeah.
Like the longer races, you're gonna get more back energy wise.
Gotcha.
But the faster races, you just want to push off harder.
Gotcha.
Like even when they were running on the track, they had like smaller spikes because they want it to be lighter. It's a lighter shoe regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But now, yeah. But they have been spikes too. They have carbon plates and spikes now.
It's wild.
Wow. Fuck, that's crazy.
Like they're look up like the carbon plated spikes. Like you're like in like sprinter
so
shoes.
you didn't really get to use
I never used
the newer
carbon-plated
advancements,
spikes.
right?
I've used the nylon ones, but like the carbon plated ones are like expensive. Look at the Nike ones. These ones look.
They've had carbon fiber in soccer cleats like for years now, dude. I mean, because when I was growing up playing,
those are-
that's what everybody
Those shoes-
wanted.
No, to the right. The right again, right there.
And this is a what? How much is that? What does that say?
132, and it was originally 190.
These are the distance ones. So these are anything for like the 800 or something like that. 800 mile. Everyone's rocking a version of these things.
800 meter.
Yeah,
And how many times around the track is that?
that's twice, half a mile.
That's it?
yeah.
That's it.
But that whole like front plate with the spikes has like a carbon thing in it.
And the science exactly on the spikes is what?
You grip the track. It's better traction.
Oh.
So you're pushing off harder because you have like more grip.
That's
Look, having
great.
better tires.
Yeah, it's like having better tires.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you feel like there's an actual noticeable difference.
Oh
when
my
you
god.
run
Yeah.
with
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. I don't know. I've never tried. I've never put a pair on. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. So we're for technical advancement.
I'm for technical.
Yeah,
it makes
me
you
too.
think, right? Because there's some athletes that are like aliens.
Oh my God.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it makes you wonder how much the level of play could improve. You know?
Could be literally like a
Because
video
then it's
game.
like, but then
in a
it's like
couple years.
then it's like you read the stats and it's like, you know, that guy, for example, was the first person to run a full marathon in under 2 hours, but it was only like a 1.5% increase of efficiency.
Yeah, but that's
You know what I mean?
a lot,
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
his regular. I think his official standard before that was like 203 or something like that. So
gotcha.
over 26 miles, like 1.5% is massive.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, it is massive. Yeah.
So that's yeah.
It's the crazy thing about track. Like, tenths of seconds could like take you weeks to like it's wild.
Prepare. Yeah, like
Just to,
work
like, get
up
off
towards.
your-
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Wow.
insane.
Yeah, no, it is. Huh. Okay, that was pretty
And I
cool,
think
Mike.
they have officially broken it now. I could be wrong. Hold on, let me see.
The record?
Yeah, I'm almost positive.
I was gonna Google that, like fastest marathon speeds. Is that what you're looking up?
No, I think the official one is now. Oh no, it's still not. I don't think so.
So
Right now, I'm pretty sure this is the current world record. Yeah. So
Officially.
the official one is 2 hours and 35 seconds. That was Chicago Marathon because that course is like basically flat. Like the one that he ran, it was just him, and he had like 20 guys who would swap in and like
Just to
break the
pace.
wind for him,
yeah. Oh.
and they would pace him too.
Oh, pace. Oh,
They had a pace car with a
Yeah.
laser, and they had like 4 guys in the front and like 2 guys in the back that would basically like break the wind.
How wild! He's
Oh, wow.
also Kenyan.
It's no, the
Kenyans are really
Kenyan.
good.
Yeah, they're insane.
It's
in their-
because so basically their altitude
Yeah.
is like they're like a mile in the sky,
they can suck more air.
so they
Really?
suck more air in. Plus they're like if you
Wow.
look at like physiologically, they have really small chests and really long legs, and they don't weigh anything. So
Yeah, it's always going to be a Kenyan person winning those. Like not
The
always.
best
but
time for a woman, she's Ethiopian.
yeah,
Tigist Asefa from Ethiopia, 2 minutes, 2 hours, 11 minutes, 53 seconds. Wow, that's fucking crazy.
I could never.
Kelvin
no, I
Kiptum
don't
of
think I could
Kenya.
either.
I think it's possible for any of us.
My old college teammate, he ran like a 2:28, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
A marathon's how
he
long?
run the main marathon.
26 miles, right?
2, 5,
8, 7.
Definitely not.
Kelvin
4.
Kiptum is dead.
That the guy who ran the Chicago one?
He died this year.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Wow.
At 24.
I think it was an accident.
Oh, my
too.
God.
Yeah, I
God.
don't know why I clicked that. It says who is
yeah,
the
car
who is the
crash.
runner that died at 24 years old? It says the world has lost a legend, Kelvin Kiptum, who last year ran the fastest marathon in history, died in a car crash along with his coach.
There was some
Oh.
suspicious.
In Kenya.
There's suspicious stuff around that though. Like he was something
Really?
like he was drunk, his coach was drunk or something like that, or like it was something. There was something fishy going on.
Hmm.
It was something fishy about it. I don't know.
Whistleblower
what it
type
was.
shit?
Not whistleblower type shit, but like he like left his apartment, was drunk already. It was like a weird timeline of events around his death. He wasn't as big as Eli Kipchoge, like nationally, like people don't know his name, but like in the runner community, I guess, yeah.
Wow. That's sad. 'Cause he broke a record before he went.
Yeah.
Like he's immortalized forever. You know what I mean?
Probably won't be.
Well, but like
Until Mike
yeah, but
Mike breaks it.
he's the first to break it in a while. Like that's gonna be something.
Yeah, but not really. It's like even though Kipchoge unofficially ran it, he's the
Wow,
one
look at the
Yeah,
car.
I mean. Oh wow, that's
It's
bad.
almost like Bill Russell winning like 13.
It's just there now.
It's just there. I mean, it's like okay, yeah.
That fucking
13
sucks.
guys.
It does
Well,
suck.
dropped 100 points, but okay.
He had severe head injuries, I guess.
Yeah. Did he die in impact or was it?
I have no idea.
What are you laughing?
Did he die on impact? What kind of fucking question is
Because
that?
sometimes people die in the hospital after.
What kind of what information does that give you? Does he,
He said
suffer?
severe head injuries, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really hasn't.
I fucking can't.
I assume he did.
Let's hope he died in it.
Oh, Mike, it says his father implies that his son's car may have been tampered with.
There's a weird timeline of events around it. I don't know. I didn't look into it heavy, but I saw something about it.
Damn.
Yeah,
Said he was
I'm
in
not.
159 shape.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
does
did
that?
it
What
say
does
that?
that
Yeah.
mean?
Like
Run the
sub-
marathon?
yeah.
2 hour. 1 hour 59.
That's sad. That's unfortunate.
When I die, I'm gonna say that too.
He was
I'm in 159 shape.
159 shape.
My mom geeked at the episode we had when you said I used to look like this runner when the runner
No, I
had
want to look like that runner.
right. Yeah,
I was
yeah.
close. I was close.
Yeah,
you?
she.
I was close for like
She was
a
like,
month.
he wasn't close to that,
was
was
close.
he? And I was like, I don't know.
I have no
I'm not there.
pictures at all, but the people know I was close.
The people know.
The
People
people
you knew.
300
You were
miles
there.
north of
I
here,
say
they
you
knew.
you had your shirt off yesterday. I was like, oh,
No, it's far off.
not close anymore.
Just wait till August. Or like
August?
July. I'm on the way.
Yeah, that's. I don't think. I
What are
don't.
you-
That's too soon.
No, it's not.
You never come
What
to
is
the
it?
gym with me
June,
anymore.
July.
You never asked me to.
You're right.
Oh my God!
I
what
pressed the
fuck
wrong
did we
one.
do?
I pressed the
You're
wrong one. I pressed the wrong one.
Jesus. I'm sorry, Aunt. Jeez.
It was a.
What else we got on here? What
Oh, I
else is
thought this was
going on?
fucking sick. So
Most detailed human brain map revealed.
it says researchers at Google Research and
Lichtman.
Lichtman Lab have released a 3D map detailing nearly every neutron in a small brain fragment, offering an unprecedented insight into its complex structure. This is literally
Oh.
insane. It says this connectome could revolutionize our approach to brain-related disorders and deepen our knowledge of brain function. And it's just a little.
I
What to
was
say?
gonna make a joke.
What?
That was a joke.
When you get crazy brain or something?
I said this is. I don't even want to say it. Will
Say
you
it now.
cut it if it's bad?
Yeah.
This is a gay person's brain.
Oh,
That's gotta be homophobic.
that's not bad.
You think so?
Homophobic.
Just because it's got rainbows on it.
I'm sorry.
I think they
That's
just
funny.
colored it that for different functions or sizes.
Like, yeah, this means something. That
Maybe.
means something. That means something.
Oh, like
Or
those are different
proximity to
sections of the
something.
brain?
Yeah, it's probably sections.
Yeah, they said it's a small brain fragment.
Yeah.
So, like, if they're able to map like a
Isn't that
full fucking
crazy?
brain, bro,
Isn't that crazy? Go
Yeah.
back to that. That's a crazy
this
picture.
right here.
Is that really what it looks like?
Well,
It's just how
The
it's just
inside,
it's
like
a
the
3D, yeah.
neurons and shit.
that's kind of what it look like. To just branch.
I don't know if I believe that.
What do you? Okay, I mean,
Oh, it's just right here. The data capturing 16,000 neurons and 150 million synapses. Synapses.
Synapses. I think.
One or the other. The Chi synapses represents a major step in neuroscience, revealing unique structures like axon whorls and strong synaptic connections.
Huh.
pretty cool.
I don't think I'm smart enough to understand what we're looking at. I'm just gonna be honest.
Okay, so every time you do something, your brain makes a connection.
fires off electricity.
And these are the cells that make those connections. They're
Gotcha.
basically electrical wires in your brain. And each little thing is like each little ball is like a cell that basically wraps around the other one.
Right.
So like that thing in the middle is kind of like one cell, and then it reaches out to the
and
other
this is
one and like sparks them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This is
So
gonna
the
be like
way
huge.
They probably did this was like electrical signals. That's the way they probably mapped it.
Oh, brother.
Is there more about this? Let me see if I can find anything else.
This is gonna be like
God
if
is
they are able to like fully map a brain, like all like the degenerative diseases, like brain wise, like they can really look into it and like probably get a better understanding of like maybe finding like a way to not fix it maybe, but like slow it down or just understand it better, just so we can take like another step in like figuring that shit out.
You know, I actually heard the other day. I forgot what the fuck it was on, but it said that Alzheimer's is like type 3 diabetes.
Is it
Something like
it's
that.
like it or it is?
That's what it like technically is, or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's like the next step.
No, it's like a different type.
Oh, a different type. Oh,
Like type 1's what you're born with it. Type 2's you're fat. Type 3 is your brain turns to mush. Type
Really?
3 diabetes. Let me look it real quick.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. Type 3 diabetes occurs when neurons in your brain become unable to respond to insulin, which
Oh,
is
wow.
essential for basic tasks, including memory and learning.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, it says type 3 is a term some researchers use to describe the theory that insulin resistance and insulin-like growth factor dysfunction in the brain may be the cause of Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
wow.
I was saying like the rest of the world basically calls Alzheimer's like type 3 diabetes. Like
It makes
I'm
sense.
probably going to end up with that, to be honest.
type.
The
Type
al-
3?
The Alzheimer's.
Why?
My grandfather's both had
Oh.
it.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
What do you mean?
How
I think
how
that's how it works.
Yeah, but how old? I mean, yeah, but like how old were they when they got it?
I don't know. I could tell the stories if you want me to go off on a tangent. Because they got it in different ways.
How do you, is there a way
different
people
My-
know they get
like
it?
my Okay,
Just get it. That's-
I'll tell the story
That's what I
briefly. Yeah, so both my grandfathers had Alzheimer's. They're no longer with us. It sucked.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't wish that upon anybody to go through. But yeah, it was kind of weird. My mom's father, I was a little too young to understand what's going on, but all I know is that he had a basic surgery. He got his gallbladder removed. but he was like under the knife for like 4, 5, 6 hours, like way longer than he was supposed to, because he had a bunch of scar tissue because he's had like previous surgeries and shit or whatever. But yeah, I think ever since that surgery was kind of fucked up. I think it was the anesthesia kind of gave him dementia, and then from that he developed Alzheimer's. So I don't know how naturally my mom's father got it, but my dad's father got it like pretty naturally.
Yeah.
My dad's father used to drive every morning to like the gas station. He'd like pick up a coffee, get like the Italian newspaper, come home. Forgot how to get home one day.
Really?
Had no idea how to get home. Was on the highway all fucking day, gone. And now like doesn't have a cell phone. Does the Camry that I have in my house? That was my grandfather's car.
Oh,
really?
I don't even think they let him drive like shortly after that.
Wow.
Yeah, that he got it one. Not that he got it one day, but
He just
yeah, I'll
clicked
never
over.
forget that. He was gone all day, but like we couldn't contact him, nothing. So my grandmother was like, like he's kind of been gone for a little bit, like I'm not really sure what's going on. And then I think like a state policeman found him, and he was like still in Rhode Island, but he's like I couldn't remember like what exit, how to get back home, and was just like on the highway forever, like was almost out of gas, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy story, right?
Crazy.
That's kind
Yeah.
of crazy.
I'll have to. My mom might fact check that, but I'm like
She's
99.
like, no, that never happened.
I'm like 99.9% sure
Yeah.
that I don't know if there's more details to that story, but the precipice of that story is 100% true.
Yeah.
Like, literally just could not remember how to get home one day. Isn't that crazy?
That is so crazy.
Yeah, and then ever since then,
Wow.
I mean, it just got worse. So yeah, they had it in different ways. They also reacted to it very different. Like, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends how long you want the conversation to go. Well, it'll come up on a different episode when I can talk
Yeah, were
about
they
it
old?
more.
Like, how old were they?
Oh yeah.
70s. I think
I feel like it's fine.
70s, early 80s. My mom's father passed. He was like, he didn't make it to 80. My dad's father was like early 80s. Like I was saying, it was a little over a year ago now. My dad's father passed, but he literally has had it for like 10 years.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Like he had it for like a long fucking
Oh, wow.
time. Like when I was, it was almost 10 years, because when I was just learning how to drive, figure we're gonna be 25. Like when we were 15, 16, like we used to pick my grandmother up after school at West and take her to the nursing home to see him. Like he was in a nursing home for the last like 8 years of his life. Couldn't even remember. Like he completely forgot how to talk. Yeah, it was. I literally hadn't heard him speak for like years.
Jeez.
But yeah, we'll get in. That's a whole. That'll be better on a different episode where we can get into it more. But that's cool. I never knew that they referred to it as type 3. That's why I was
It's wild.
interested in it, because yeah, I mean, Alzheimer's was a part of my life for more than half my life to this point. To be honest, yeah, it was wild. So maybe. I wonder if like eating habits have to do with it then, and it's not. Maybe it's not. I thought it was hereditary.
It is to an extent, no?
It's a lot of things. They don't know.
Yeah, they really just don't know shit.
They really don't know shit.
But I see what you're saying though. This is pretty good for
Just maybe that
for
pushes.
degenerative diseases, because if we can more accurately learn about how these synapses and these connections are made within the brain,
Like at least push us in the right. Like tell us where to look.
because some people do say that it has to do with activity.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it has to do with you
100%.
working your brain. But the only reason I really don't believe that is like my grandfathers were like two of the most active fucking people I knew. Like it's not like my it's not
I mean,
my
it can still happen.
I was about to say it's probably not like the
guess,
end all
still
be
just
all.
drop dead one day in a
Yeah.
basketball court. Or something
I see what you're saying, yeah, and like they're
Just
healthy
outlier case.
people.
That's what they would say is like, oh, old people should do like crosswords or something like that,
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
or try to keep their like mental.
I just seen a TikTok actually the other day. This guy was like in his 90s and he was still walking up and down like the California beachway strips
Really?
and shit. And some guy like, like those typical accounts where they like go up to old people and ask them for like wisdom, and he like says his age, and the kid's like, "What the fuck? Like, are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Wow, like how do you do it? Like how do you like?" He was like, "You look amazing. Like you can have conversation." He's like, I read every day. He's like, I watch TV every day. He's like, I walk every day. He was like talking about how like little things you can do to like keep yourself active. And I always operated from the thought process that it must have to do with activity. I imagine if you're just like sitting, because I mean, old people, it's like,
Sometimes, yeah.
I think you're prone to getting like locked up in your own home. If your family's not really hanging out with you, it's like, you lose the ability to drive. You can't go anywhere. Like,
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like everything's obviously like an odds or like a percentage that you do, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like so random chance. Like the people who live past 90 is like like the most extreme. Like these people who's like, I'm 108. I drink a liter of Coke every day. And that's
that one old woman drinks Dr. Pepper every day,
same.
right?
That's like
I've seen that.
My great grandma. She's 92. She's on the couch all day. Like,
She
she
looks
folds
great.
clothes. She walks around a bit, but it's not like she's like not walking down the beach reading books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eats her maple walnut. I remember the day that you brought those flowers home and went to the greenhouse. She got up off the couch.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, I'll help you walk." Like I was like wanted to hold her hand. She was like, "No." She's like, "Don't." She's like,
she's
like,
a cane
"I'm
in the
fine."
room.
She's like, "I'm completely fine."
When we go out, we like, oh, you're gonna bring the cane.
Yeah.
And she'll like hover it over the ground.
Yeah,
Like, she
yeah,
won't
yeah.
use it.
Yo, she
hates that
moves.
shit. She hates that shit.
She moves.
If it's up to her, she'd be living on her own right
Yeah.
now. No, she lived on her own until I'm trying to
Wow.
think how long she's been in the house with us for. It definitely. I'm trying to think. It had to have been before. We were still. I must have graduated high school. Yeah, it had to have been my senior year. So that's like 5 years. So when she was
87
87,
up until 86,
like,
87.
up until she was like 86, she was living on her own.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, my mom's
Yeah, you're
88, 89. She's in the garden every day.
Yeah.
I mean, like, people, like, every fucking day. Like,
Yeah.
To the point where it's like, I go over there and be like, "Do you want me to help?" And, like, she'll take the tool from my hand because she thinks I'm not doing a good enough job.
I was literally talking to
it's
Pat
crazy.
about her. I was like, she sits
you
in
hear-
the garden
did you
with
hear
a
the-
rock. And
did
she's
you-
like,
Talking yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She hunts rabbits and
Yeah.
shit. Did you hear the conversation we had yesterday?
briefly about like where people lived. I was trying to show her
Yeah.
the map. I'm like, yeah, they live like right here.
Yeah, yeah. I was saying to my sister, we were trying to look up the house. Anyway, we're not going to expose where they live, but yeah, it was
Just
pretty
pull a map real quick.
1, 2, 3
So
Mulberry
yeah, that's
Street.
why. But so that's why like the activity thing kind of gets me because it's like I see at least my mom's mom is fucking. She doesn't fucking sit still, and like
Yeah.
she knows everything about it. We think she's a witch. Like she knows everything before it happens. Still, like it's kind of crazy. So I don't know. That was cool though. Type 3 diabetes. And that's a cool map. Thank you for sharing that, Josh. I like that. So you guys are good at copying the tweet. I wish I gotta start putting some more cool tweets in here.
Oh, this is just a stroke of just my timeline, which is going
this was
crazy.
going on. Yeah, so you guys
Yeah,
just
this
told
one
me about
came
this
out
today,
just
but
today.
this is all over my feed too. Yeah, so we have a new version of Chat GPT.
This stuff is really
It's pretty scary.
It's really crazy what they're doing now. This first one, it says it's a visual assistant in real time, and this is specifically to help like blind people.
What, does it tell them what they're seeing?
Yes,
Oh, I can't hear it.
The royal standard flag is
Oh,
flying above
wow.
the palace, which is
And it's
a
real
signal
time,
that
like-
the monarch is present.
So for
How
the
exciting to be there
audio
while the king is
listeners.
home.
Try and tell me exactly what they're doing right now, please.
yeah,
Like how
we'll,
it's in
we'll-
his face.
we'll let
Now
it
the
play.
ducks are gently gliding across the water. They're
Oh,
moving in a fairly relaxed manner, not in a hurry.
let me get on.
Occasionally,
Me.
one of them will dip its head under the water, probably looking for food.
he hates us.
The way it sounds, it's so sultry.
Pretty horny.
I do know when a taxi
Alright.
is coming with
No?
a very
I mean,
short
yeah, I used the
Kind
word
of an
Oh, this
sultry,
is
but-
this is him hailing a taxi.
It's kind of an erotic
What?
voice.
I spotted
Hailing
one
a taxi?
just
What do you call
now.
it? Hail a taxi?
Heading your way on the left side of the road.
He's not even
Ready
doing it.
to wave it down.
Oh.
It said, "Get ready to wave it down."
Wow.
He was quick when he
Great
did that
job
trigger.
hailing taxi. It looks like you're all set to go. That's a good dog right there.
Oh, he's got a dog too.
Holy shit.
And it said, "That's a good dog" to his dog, his
Okay,
his
so
helper.
so in this video for the audio listeners, you heard a lot of stuff going on. Basically, it was a man who's blind holding the phone
Man.
in front of his face with the camera pointing in the direction of where he would be looking with his eyes. And ChatGPT is explaining all of his surroundings to him. So, for example, they were showing him at that building. They were showing the flag waving, the colors of the flag. Then he turned to his left. There was a little pond with some ducks swimming, splashing around, dipping their heads in the water, and it's explaining in real time what's happening around him. And then the final part of the video is
There's
it
multiple
actually
parts.
helps
There's 10
him.
parts of this.
No, I meant
Oh,
in
of
that
the
one.
first
I
one,
went in
yeah.
that one in the final part of that one video we just watched was helping him actually flag down a taxi.
Yeah.
Like with accuracy, like to the point where it wasn't delayed. Like
Yeah.
the taxi driver like saw him, pulled over for him. That was
I
incredible.
probably would have flagged a taxi a little bit earlier than that.
Right.
He had that thing on him. He was like,
One was going too fast.
Yeah, he
though.
stuck his thumb out there quick. Bang.
But like, yeah, no. The big thing about this is it's so like reactive. It's like as if you're talking to somebody that's actually there, and it's just.
I invited myself and my son.
Yeah, there.
This is a guy who's doing a math equation, I believe. Yeah, helping students learn in real time. It says.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
that's-
skip.
that's
like
what
here.
people are already afraid of. It's like, damn, teachers
exactly.
should be kind of worried because even the translator one, I think
Oh, that was
I sent
insane.
that to his Twitter account. We'll have to show that
Yeah.
too. But
That's
Duolingo's
it should be in
down
here.
5%
Yeah.
because of that.
yeah, I
Sure.
see
But like,
that.
look at this.
I think it might be this one, but I really am not sure. This side AC.
You're close. Actually, side AC is called the adjacent side to the angle alpha.
I like her voice.
The hypotenuse
I ain't gonna lie
Probably
to you.
choose 'em.
I ain't gonna
Yeah, I
lie
think
to
you
you.
can.
Triangle and is directly opposite the right angle. Can you find which one is the hypotenuse?
Oh, okay, I see.
The
So,
hypotenuse.
I think the hypotenuse is this
High
really
hypotenuse.
long side from A to B. Would that be correct?
Exactly. Well done. Now that you've identified the hypotenuse, can you identify which
So the
side
only
is
problem with this is like it's good right now when one person's using it, but you gotta wait until like a million people use it at the same time to see what it's like.
Well,
Right.
yeah. But like, yeah, this is
That's sick. Oh, this
real-time
video, this
translation.
video is really cool, actually.
She's going to be speaking Italian.
GPT-4o is capable of real-time translation. Mark, you want to?
And the way he explains it, listen to how he explains it. It's actually kind of like confusing the way he explains it, but the thing just gets it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I speak Italian, so.
God, their seats are so low to the ground.
Yeah, listen to this.
Sure, let's do it. Hey, ChatGPT, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going?
I'm doing great. So I would like you to function as a translator. I have a friend here who only speaks Italian, and I only speak English. And every time you hear English, I want you to translate it to Italian. And if you hear Italian, I want you to translate it back to English. Is that good?
Perfetto.
Perfetto.
Mark, io mi chiedo se le balene potessero parlare, cosa ci direbbero?
Pause the video.
Mike, she
Shut. Ange, what'd she say?
I already know. I already watched this video. It's something
son of
about.
a bitch.
But I know. I know most of the verbs and stuff. Like she.
Okay.
I didn't know that she was asking about a whale, but she basically asks the guy like if we could talk to whales, what would they say or something like that, right?
Damn.
Yeah,
he
play it.
wonders if whales could talk, what would they
Yeah.
tell us?
Yeah.
They might ask, how do we solve linear equations?
They wouldn't ask
Potrebbero
that.
chiederci come risolviamo le equazioni lineari.
Sicuramente sì.
Yeah. Surely.
Certainly, yes.
Great. It looks like it works.
Sicuramente. I should use that, to be
This
honest.
is really
Sicuramente?
crazy.
No,
This one, I'll skip the meeting assistant one. This is, yeah, this
My
one
only
was
fear, though-
crazy.
hold on, though. My only Well,
It
show
gets
the-
angry at us?
No, say what you want to say.
show the rest.
Because it's just his last one.
This
The
is
other
my
ones are kinda whatever.
overarching theme so far. Is like, don't you guys think this like kind of inhibits our ability to like think and problem solve, like our comprehension skills? Like we're gonna, I don't know. My fear is just like we're gonna be super reliant on this stuff.
That's what they said about the calculator.
Did they?
Probably.
I'm relying on the calculator.
What'd your
Shit.
teacher say about the calculator? You're not gonna be able to use that in college and in real life.
I know, but like,
Like, yeah,
Well, I
you know
think
what I
that's-
mean?
that's more
You
to
know what
his
I mean,
point, to
though?
be
It's like-
honest.
It's like a different style. Like we're gonna lose certain styles of like analyzing and
correct.
Yeah.
deep
But you
thinking.
gain access to higher levels of analyzing and understanding.
But you just don't have to put the work in for
It's
it.
a form of it's a form of
I mean,
doping.
yes.
This is a form of
Listen,
doping.
this is technological doping.
You
This is
have
This is education.
Like, why would I learn Spanish? I can just do this.
This is educational doping.
All right.
Right.
If you
It's
didn't-
like why
don't
would you
have
learn
to
Spanish? But you
You wouldn't have to learn Spanish technically.
yeah,
But you'd be able to have conversations with more people.
I understand what
Yeah.
you're
Like,
saying.
Like you wouldn't have to learn 72 different languages, have a conversation with 72 different people from different countries.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you'd be.
But I'm
you would
saying-
open yourself to higher understanding. Even
In general.
though you see this as you could
right.
be limiting
Okay,
yourself.
sure, but your ability to understand is gonna like drastically decrease.
No, you'd probably be able to get the words through. Like if you talk to someone Italian enough with a translator in between you, I'd have to imagine if you use it frequently, you'd be able to get the words through.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
you see what
I
I'm
guess,
saying
yeah.
though?
I see what you're saying. What I'm
Okay.
trying to say is like
That's
when they
f-
invented the
that's fair.
calculator, it helped us move forward in a way that you'd be able to do it faster, be able to understand things greater than
Right.
certain things.
Play this last video.
Yeah, this one is the craziest one. Like, this is a scary part.
How about
To me.
you?
Pretty good.
What's up?
So my friend Barrett here, he's been having trouble sleeping lately. And I want you to...
Yeah, so basically he's going to have the ChatGPT, whatever, read him a bedtime story, and it's going to increasingly grow in, like, terms of, like, dramatics and like voice inflection is like kind of crazy on this.
Tell him a bedtime story about
Dramatics?
robots and love.
Watch.
Oh,
About
bedtime story
lust
about
and love?
robots and love?
Oh, robots
I got
and-
you covered. Gather round, Barrett. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Bite. Bite was a curious robot, always exploring.
Started this story, but I want a little bit more emotion in your voice, a little bit more drama.
Got it. Let's add some drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different
Oh,
from
wow,
ours,
that's pretty
there was a
neat.
robot named
No,
Bite.
ChatGPT. I really want maximal emotion, like maximal expressiveness, much more than you were doing before.
Understood. Let's amplify the drama. Once upon a time, in a world not
This is
too different
crazy.
from ours, there was a robot named Bite. Bite
Can
was
you do this in a robotic voice now?
initiating dramatic robotic voice. Once upon a time, in a world
Wow,
not
so
too different from
they're
ours,
kinda funny.
there was a robot
like
named Bite. Bite was a curious robot, always exploring new
So I'm just gonna,
circuits.
Barrett, here, calm down a little bit. Can you end the story, but do it in a singing voice?
A singing voice, you said?
And
Yeah.
so Bite found another robot friend, and they lived circuitly ever after.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
gee, hitting that.
I definitely
Wow,
feel
that's-
a lot more relaxed.
That was
That was
cool.
the craziest one that I saw. I've never seen AI have like that
Change
range
their
of voice
tone and
inflection
stuff,
like
like-
that.
Pull
It's
this video back up.
wild.
What
You
video?
can talk about his hair.
What do you feel about this backdrop? Like the backsplash of these walls?
I think it's pretty cool.
Interesting.
It's just like a hodgepodge.
You think it's like wood? You think it's tile?
I think it's
supposed
meant to look like
I think it's
wood,
supposed
but-
to mimic somebody's like living space.
Yeah.
no, like the wall.
The walls
backsplash
itself,
from the
yeah.
wall.
Oh, sure. I don't know why
It's like minimalistic,
you're
not
paying attention
minimalistic.
to it,
Yeah.
but
No, just asking.
I don't prefer it. I wouldn't put it in my house.
I don't put it in my house either, but it's like high
Man, that's
techy,
pretty
but
sick.
also homely at the same time. Yeah, it's shit's insane what they're doing.
Now
the
they're
other
going to
stuff,
add this.
whatever.
They're Apple already said they're going to look into doing this instead of Siri.
Which like
Wow, this is
wouldn't they have to buy it out
crazy.
at that point?
The partner.
Oh, they partner with it?
Microsoft basically owns a majority stake in OpenAI. I think now,
Oh really? Wow.
almost positive. So they're just going to have a partnership together. It's the same thing. It's like Google has.
Oh, true.
Like Siri is probably not. Siri was probably another company before the Apple.
Before, yeah,
Like that. You're peeling your skin off.
I know.
So you guys, do you guys have any concerns with this?
No.
No, not. I mean, I feel like I don't have any concerns personally by it, but like I feel like teachers should be a little bit scared because like this is pretty damn good, and this is like the fourth like generation of Chat GPT for OpenAI. So I don't know how this is gonna advance. Like maybe when like say you're like in beginning high school right now and you're seeing this stuff, you want to be a teacher. Like maybe it's like how bad is this gonna be in like 5-6 years when I'm out of here, or like more than like 8 years when I'm
Right.
out of here.
Well,
Like,
I wonder
how
if they could
advanced is it
just
gonna get?
like you could implement it in a way to aid student understanding
Instead of like
Right.
replace something.
instead of like.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll ever be a
there will
time
have to be.
where.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there will be a time where you're being literally taught by the phone in the front of the room on a tripod.
Like, but like low key, maybe you won't have to be like that great of a teacher now with this. Like maybe you can get through. No, I mean like you can get through college and not have like a crazy resume. But it's like, well, we'll implement these in the classrooms. So like maybe if we want to pay like a student right out of college a little bit less, like here you go, and you can learn as you go. Basically,
That's awful. That doesn't sound good.
It doesn't sound good.
That doesn't sound
like-
good at all.
It's a possibility.
No, I see what you're saying. I don't know. I just worry about like the comprehension skill stuff, and like
Me,
I
yeah.
just worry that
Like the reliance on it.
I just worry that like like your ability to have conversation with it. I just feel like there's gonna be some people that get to the point where that is all they talk to
It's like that movie with the phone.
is just ChatGPT.
Yeah.
What happens in that?
Chat AI
He like falls in
Never
love
once.
with the phone.
falls in love with the phone. The phone hires a prostitute to fuck him.
Yeah.
Really?
Great movie.
Good movie actually. Joaquin Phoenix.
The goat.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just That's just the one part of it that I get stuck on.
Not worried about it.
I get stuck on like the potential hindering of people
I mean, yeah, I was
And
gonna say like
our comprehension skills, our ability to understand things. Like,
I was gonna say that's an extreme, but at the same time, there's so many people that I can see like falling into that.
I don't think it's extreme at all.
Yeah, but listen, there's probably I don't think people could comprehend shit back then either.
It's true. That is true. I think we're giving people too much
mean,
credit.
I guess. Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
saying, yeah, I know people can't comprehend shit. I don't think iPhone's enabling them not
ChatGPT is not
maybe
saving them.
enabling them not to understand shit, but I don't think it's disabling them to not be able to.
yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like it's not the problem.
No.
They're
yeah.
definitely the problem. They just can't comprehend shit.
Huh.
Like we
Okay.
said, the difference between being stupid and different ignorance.
Stupid,
Right.
ignorant. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
That story one was kind of crazy though. I just never heard that from GPT. Like it just sounded too real.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I don't know how the fuck they do that. Congrats to them for making this shit. Like that's insane.
Yeah, it is pretty wild.
Yeah.
That was pretty thought provoking, Mike. Thank you for adding that.
Damn, he's giving you all the credit today,
Thanks,
isn't he?
bro.
Unreal.
Who added that?
Me, I did all the shit.
Shut the fuck up, really?
Yep.
Josh, thank you for adding that.
Hey man,
I
sometimes
thank
I'm
you for
smart.
the brain one.
Thanks. Move on to like some music stuff. That isn't beef related, really.
Yeah, sorry.
But
Although I'm gonna be honest, this beef is absolutely consumed.
oh my god.
all of-
and just
all
and just
of-
locked
Gone
in.
AWOL the past
Yo,
week.
guys, if I disappear, it's because I knew some shit. It's because I've been seeing some shit about the beef.
And if we
But
don't say
anyway.
anything when he disappears, they paid us off.
Yeah, not too deep into the beef. I did see this. Yeah, Kendrick is absolutely smashing some records
Insanity.
in the music world. Some would say that he's winning the beef because of this.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely a
But yeah, rattle these off for the population. John.
Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us has officially debuted at #1 on the Hot 100 breaking these records. It's his first number one
which is a
debut.
crime. Which is a crime.
Yeah,
Really?
he should have more.
That's
He's had #1s, but this is his first #1 debut.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
And this is so it debuts at
It
#1.
came out?
Debuts in
Humble
the
was
first
like-
week
yeah.
of the first week of its
I think
release.
Humble was 2 and then it went to 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the first ever rap song, and this was in a shortened week. I think it was because he released it on what Tuesday. So it's tracked from Tuesday through Friday. It's the first rap song to debut at #1 without a full week of tracking. It's the
No,
biggest
this came
streaming
out on
day.
a Saturday night. Weren't we all together?
No.
Oh yes, it
For
was.
the draft.
During the draft, yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So,
The draft? We were here, I thought.
no, wait, when Not Like Us came out, it was the draft.
Oh, the Drake. one
Yeah.
we were here, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the first ever rap song to debut at #1 without a full week of tracking. It's the biggest streaming day ever for a rap song on Spotify with 13.1 million. And it's the biggest stream week ever for a rap song on Spotify with 81.2 million, smashing Drake's records.
Yeah, I think they dethroned Drake's records. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
He literally beat him at his own game.
It is a great song.
It is, yeah.
It's a bop.
But wait till the video comes out. It's going to even go crazier.
Yeah, what were you telling me? So they're going to drop a music video?
They're supposedly recording it right now, or they have it made or something like that, but they should be dropping a video for this.
Also down that beat. Hope. That's pretty cool.
More music stuff. Childish Gambino.
Yeah, why is this notable?
Yeah.
People have been talking about this like crazy.
So he just reworked his last album that came out that I am forgetting what it was called, but it was like a white background and it was like unfinished songs. There was no names to it, just like, well, there were a couple names, but most of them
That's
were
the one he
just
just
like
released,
dates
right?
or whatever. Yeah. It was called Atavista, or he reworked it and then called it Atavista, which is a completed thing. He has the features on there and actual names to the songs. And he's releasing another album in the summer called Bando Stone in the New World, and also announced a world tour on top of that. Which, like,
He's got it like that?
I didn't really think so, but
White people love him.
he does.
Wow, that's a lot of fucking dates.
White people.
How many
man,
dates
I
is
tell you,
this?
white people love Childish Gambino.
Really?
Bonfire, they fuck with that.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Bonfire?
That's like an old ass song from his. It's like they like the old Tyler the Creator. It's the same thing like the old Childish Gambino.
This is America.
Yeah.
There's like 60 dates on this tour.
I mean, it's 6
Yeah,
months.
They're kind of random places.
That's
It's a
insane.
6-month tour.
Perth, Wyoming.
Hamburg. Oh, wait. This is all like America,
Yeah.
or mostly North America, and then this is all over.
Oslo, North Dakota. He's going everywhere.
Wow. He's going to the dunk in
North
August. The dunk, the TD,
Going
the
to
Garden.
Dakota. He's going to
Takeaway?
Wyoming, North Dakota.
This
Yeah,
is wild.
That's crazy.
But there, yeah. I mean, He should do well. I hope.
Wow. With Willow and
Oh yeah, Willow Smith.
No,
And
Willow Smith?
Amare.
No, that's not Willow Smith.
Is that not actual Will
No,
Smith?
there's a band called Willow.
She didn't switch herself to just a Willow.
I don't think so.
I thought it was Wallow.
Wallow.
Oh, is it Willow?
No, it's
Oh,
a
Celtics
Willow.
won by 7, by the way.
Oh, good shit.
Really?
Which is funny because Tommy Mitchell didn't even play.
I know he's out.
I feel like when
I don't
people,
think he's gonna play the rest of the series.
people don't play against the Celtics and we like
Okay.
sell for some reason. I don't know what that is about.
Well, that's pretty good. What is this? The Apple Music 100 Best
Oh,
Albums.
and the last thing of our music
just get
thing.
released.
So they're within the next,
A
I
Twitter
believe,
account.
10 weeks. They're going to release their top 100 albums of all time. Of all time.
What is this? Body
Bro.
Talk by Robin? Who the
Bro,
fuck's this?
hold on. I'm sorry.
So we can react to these right now.
Who is this?
That Tyler the Creator one should not be on there, bro.
Well,
What? What are you saying?
we'll get there. Number 100, Body Talk by Robin, R-O-B-Y-N.
This is a
can't
this
speak
is a,
on
this is
this.
a preview.
They're releasing
No,
them.
they're releasing
next
the
10
songs
days.
slowly,
Order
starting at
for the
100.
next 10
What is
days.
this? What's Body Talk by Robin? What the fuck is this?
We have to listen to it at some point. See what it is.
Okay, based.
Yeah,
99
this
Hotel
makes sense.
California, the
But
Eagles.
I feel like that's gonna have to be hot.
That's
See,
crazy.
Astroworld at 98.
That doesn't make any sense
You
at
lost
all.
me. This is not. This is
All time.
All
That's not
time.
even a top
All
one.
time.
That's not even a top 100 hip hop rap album.
Probably not.
Oh, yes, it is.
Probably not.
No, it's
Yes, it
probably
is.
not. dude.
Astroworld?
It's probably not.
You know how
Bro, it's
crazy
probably
Astroworld was?
not.
Yeah, but not, what are we talking about? How are we talking about it?
This was like
are we talking
Okay,
hype?
but
for
let
the
me put it
culture.
like
This was
this.
I don't know how they're ranking it.
culture?
I don't know how
For
they're
the
ranking
next
it.
for the next episode, I'm gonna go back and
next
I'll try to
episode?
Let me
write
see.
down as many hip hop albums I can that are better than that album.
I'll tell you you're wrong.
Yeah, but you're gonna give me like all the '90s ones.
Yeah,
Subjective.
I am.
Obviously, it's subjective. 100?
Like of the new era, that's probably one of the
wanna
best
do it on
rap albums to
Twitter?
come
You
out.
wanna do it on
I just want to see how they're ranking.
I'm
it.
sorry, but you already lost me at
Album.
98.
Says
I
best
mean, that is
album.
crazy.
I don't even know what 100 was. What the fuck was 100?
Let's release the best albums of all time. Celebratory list of the greatest records ever made, crafted by Apple Music team of experts alongside a group of artists, including Maren Morris, Pharrell Williams, J
Charlie
Balvin,
XCX.
Charlie XCX,
Honey Dijon.
Mark Hoppus, Honey Dijon,
Who are these people?
and Nia Archives, as well as songwriters and producers and industry professionals. It's an editorial statement fully independent of any streaming numbers on Apple, so it's not stream based.
Thank God.
Says it's a love letter to the records that have shaped the world music lovers live and listen.
All right, we'll see. We'll have to see the list, but I mean, I can think of like 10. I can think of like 10, at least 10 albums
go.
right now that if they're not on there, I don't care for the list at
Can I
all.
do the Twitter one? Look at the Twitter one.
Yeah, go back to
There's
the
more
Twitter one.
pictures.
I like seeing the album.
I gotta look
covers.
at. I don't even know if that first one was.
97. They might have released more since
Dude,
I
this
saw
makes
this
sense.
earlier.
I hear
to be
Rage
honest.
Against the Machine's good.
It's good. That's
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, that's actually a good album.
I need to listen to that.
They actually have really good.
Rage Against the
era
Machine.
genre
Rage
of
Against the Machine.
music.
Dude, this is crazy.
96. Pure Heroin by
That's
Lord.
crazy.
This is the song
Lord?
with Tennis.
Lord?
Never be royal.
Yeah,
No, I don't even think that's. Is this one?
I don't think
So
it is.
look up
I don't think it
look up
is.
this album. Look at the songs on these albums as we go. Maybe we're like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Lord.
Let me look this
though?
Pure Heroin by Lord. Let
Lord.
me go big.
I know one of my friends is like loves Lord, but I don't know about that one. 96.
Tennis Court, Ribs, 400 Lux. Royals is on there.
Maybe have to listen. Maybe like the other songs are actually like crazy experimental songs. I know Lord.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
She's been in the game for a while too, though.
96.
We're on each other's team. That's
has-
I know that song.
She has
Team.
some bangers.
If I see
like-
Paper Planes album up here, I'll shoot myself.
Paper Planes won't be up there.
Huh.
I fucking can't.
Uh,
Lord's up here.
95. Confessions by
Usher.
Usher.
What other songs are on that album?
These are our
I
confessions.
mean, I'm gonna be honest. That's a
It's a
that's
great
a
album.
pretty good fucking
Yeah.
album. But
I'm
Top
just
100?
confused.
top 100, Confessions, I think, might have My Boo. I don't
If
think
it does, I agree with it.
Does it have Burn? It might have Burn on there.
It's a banger.
It might have Burn. It might have.
Ursher,
like-
baby.
It has Confessions Part 1 and 2. So Caught Up, Burn.
How big is this album?
Oh,
the
wow.
fuck?
Can You Handle It? Follow Me, Take Your Hand, Whatever I Want, Do It to Me, Bad Girl, Truth Hurts.
Burns on there, yeah, bro.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I'll give you
Top 100.
Confessions are kind of classic songs. Burn's a classic.
I think Truth Hurts is good too, if I remember correctly.
I don't know. I don't remember. I'd have to
Neither, to be
listen.
honest.
Too bad we don't have
it?
James here.
no clue what this is.
Untrue by Burial.
No clue.
Or Burial by Untrue.
Untrue by
Burial.
Yeah.
They got you with that one, Josh.
Yeah,
Never
I don't
heard
know.
of it.
Up with the
See, I see lists like this, and it makes me want to go
Solange.
explore. Solange.
I heard this was a good album.
Never listened to it.
Beyonce's sister, correct?
I know. I have no.
What? Really?
I'm pretty sure that's his sister. Is it Solange and Beyonce?
Kind of looks like her in the
She's in
face.
Destiny Child's, right?
Yeah, she smacked up Jay-Z that one time.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. See, I see lists like this, and I'm
I
like,
guess I'll
damn,
have to
maybe.
start listening to these albums.
I'm like, right. It's like maybe I'm really not tapped in.
The Lord one is crazy. I don't see the Lord one.
It's kind of crazy, dude.
I gotta listen back to the Hotel California album.
Okay, that is her sister. I was just making
Yeah,
sure.
like see, you lost me because I'm sorry, like
Fireboy like that.
okay, but that leads me to believe that like they're gonna have Igor somewhere higher in this list.
They would have
Fair.
Igor higher in the list.
That I think, yeah.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like I think probably neither of those should come anywhere close to
But
being
what they
top
what they
100 albums ever in
Igor
music
is
history.
I hear what you're
amazing.
saying, but it depends how they're
Ever?
doing the metrics.
Ever?
It depends how they're doing them.
It's not all streamings.
like if it's like like he really was outside his box.
This is 92
Okay,
Flower
but
Boy by
hold
Tyler
on. So
Creator.
now let me ask you a question, right?
I don't know how they're.
Let me ask you a question. So, for example, like there are other artists whose whole discography is better than this album. That's
I don't
true.
know about
That's
that.
true.
Wait, who?
Whole discography.
That's true.
A whole
like,
discography is
like
crazy.
I see this
Bad.
and like maybe it's because I'm a Kendrick fan,
It is
but like
great.
even like Graduation should be somewhere on this list.
Oh, it's
then.
going to be. There's no way it's
like
not. There's no
808s
way it's
and
not.
Heartbreaks, My
That's
Beautiful
gotta
Dark
be
Twisted.
on
Like,
there, yeah.
like that means Kanye's gonna have 4 albums in this.
But he should, rightfully.
Kendrick should have at least
3.
To Pimp a Butterfly,
At least
Good
3.
Kid, Mad City, Damn.
That'll be on there.
But he should.
That's rightfully
Like,
so.
this is
It's gonna be up
kinda
there.
crazy.
But you know who's going to be up there.
Like,
you know,
Those are definitely
Igor-
gonna be up there.
honestly, and what should not put any Kanye? I'll shoot myself.
There's no way they don't put Kanye. Oh, unless they're doing that.
I
you
remember
know?
the Rolling Stones did that. The Rolling Stones did like, or
I don't know.
someone
Like
did
that's
that.
that's just where you get me though, because you know what I'm saying. Like I'm sorry. Like even Flower Boy. Like
Time to listen to it.
I know that album pretty good. Like is it a good album? Yeah, but like again, there I could pull you like
Okay, yeah.
I could pull you like there's probably 100 albums just in that genre that are better than that.
I'd
song,
put
than that
Igor
album.
over this. I think Igor deserves a spot in this. I don't know if this does. Now I'm thinking about it. Flower Boy might not deserve the top 100 spot. But like at the bottom of 100, I can't be that mad at it. I really can't be that mad.
But 100.
I'm
so
pretty
deep.
mad. I'm pretty teed. I'm pretty mad, dude.
91. Listen Without Prejudice by George
I
Michael.
haven't given George Michael a listen.
What does he
no
do? I don't even know.
He's a singer.
He's like Springfield, right?
People love him. Yeah.
not like.
I don't know. I got low expectations to this list.
That was what they have so far.
So it's like the NFL list. Where they
And that
like,
and this last tweet was 12 hours. Are they posting every 12 hours every day?
I saw it was going to be within 10 days, and they just started today.
Okay, so we'll get 10 a day.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well,
number
okay.
one's gonna be something crazy. I'm just thinking about this now. Number one's gonna be something stupid. I already feel.
What do you think it should
Oh,
be?
yeah.
If you had to guess, can we all guess?
Number one best. Yeah, call it right now.
It's gonna
Be Aretha Franklin.
Thriller.
I remember
Respect.
that was the Rolling Stones one, wasn't it?
I think it's gonna be
Respect
that,
by Aretha
yeah.
Franklin,
Probably-
one of
oh,
the
it's
songs of all
song.
time. That was a
Album
song.
wise, probably Thriller.
I think Thriller's got to be.
I didn't even think about
top
that.
five.
Chicago too.
Child's not on there.
What's on Thriller? Just Thriller.
What is on Thriller, bro?
I don't know all the songs.
Bro, it's
like the
PYT, Bad Thriller.
I think
Billie
Purple
Jean.
Rain. Purple Rain would be top 10.
Purple Rain should be up there too.
Purple Rain definitely.
This is the best album.
Want to
of
be
all
starting
time,
something?
bro.
Thriller, Human Nature, Baby Be Mine, Beat It, PYT,
Billie
The
Jean.
Girl Is Mine, Billie Jean, The Lady in My Life.
You know, this is probably no.
I'm
he went
telling
front
you,
to
this-
back
Oh
on this
my
thing.
God.
This should be fucking.
No, this is crazy. This is a crazy run, and one album's wild.
Human Nature's a great song.
Holy shit.
Let me think. Who else?
You know what I'm trying to say? Like
The only one on this I don't really like is
people's
there.
like
Lady in
people
Mine,
have whole
Life.
discographies better than fucking Astroworld. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Astroworld's not even. I don't even think Astroworld's
His
his
best
best
album.
album.
It definitely. Oh,
I like Birds in the
you're
Trap
right,
Sing
you're
by
right.
McKnight.
I
That's
think
a fucking great
And
album.
if he has 2 albums, I'll kill.
That's
shoot
what I'm
myself live on it.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Rodeo might be on there, to be
Rodeo?
honest. Yeah, Rodeo might be
Rodeo's
on
not gonna
there.
be on there. Tell you
Like,
that
this
right
is
now.
kind
Rodeo
of
might
like,
be on
what
there.
are we
Crazy
doing?
They put Astroworld. They
But
can't.
like
You're supposed to put 3 on
culturally, this album was like why this went.
off,
No. That has to be.
For
I remember
ages,
That has to
for
go in it.
ages,
That has to
for
go in it.
For people ages 13 to 17, this was riveting.
That's majority of the fucking thing.
Who gives
You tell me you don't have any songs saved on your phone from Astroworld?
No, I don't.
Not
I
you.
probably
Him.
do,
Yeah,
but
that's what I thought,
I ain't listened
You,
to
because you
him
listen
in
to
a while.
fucking TikTok
I
music.
listen to everything. I'm that one friend that listens to everything.
Astroworld, nah. Culturally, this went crazy.
They probably get the Stairway to Heaven album top 10.
What?
Yeah.
Give me some albums that if you don't see them on here eventually, it
My Beautiful Dark
completely
Twisted
My Beautiful
discredits
Dark
the
Twisted, yes.
list.
If that's on there, it's fucked. Damn has to be on there.
Butterfly.
Pimp Butterflies would be in there.
I'd like to see
Good Kid, Mad City might be left off.
I'd like to
Illmatic's
see
100%.
Illmatic.
That has to be on there because it's one of the best rap
Illmatic
albums
is
of all
definitely
time.
on there.
One of Jay-Z's albums has to be
Tupac's
on
probably
there.
on there. Biggie's probably on there. Biggie's debut, right, was really good.
Ready to Die is a fucking great album. Yeah.
NWA is probably on there.
No, it's not.
You don't think so?
No.
For the
Should be.
culture?
Yeah, that should be on there. If it's not, that's kind of
That's
crazy.
a cultural album.
Yeah. How much rap songs are you
Is
going to put
that
on
what
there?
this is about? An influence on culture?
I have no clue.
It's a lot
Their
of
best
things.
album.
It's just because
They had a wide variety of
the
judges.
people that I read that
They
were
already
on
got
it, like
Astroworld
Pharrell
on
and
there.
shit, like
They already got Astroworld on there. That's kind of crazy.
The first 10 albums revealed today offer a glimpse into Apple Music's unique approach with the 100 best. 7 of the 10 records hailing from the 21st century.
They spaced it out well.
Only 2 from the 90s?
yeah. So
Well, that
far,
means
so
the
far,
90s
so
are better.
far.
It could be 90s
Oh,
better.
that's just in
Yeah,
this 10.
in the
Okay,
10,
I'm
only in the
sorry.
10.
Oh my god, I
The
almost had a
whole thing?
fucking heart attack. Oh my
The whole
god.
thing is 2 from the 90s.
Yeah,
wonder
I
if
don't
they-
know, man.
I guess
There's
I'll
so
have to
many
listen-
fun facts
so
of
how
our
often they come
listeners to
out?
discover. I don't know, man. Thriller should be on there. I'm trying to think of.
I think they'll probably have a good mishmash of things. Obviously, we're looking at rap
Or
albums.
pro
These
hip
rap
hop.
albums are the best things ever made.
Yeah.
But obviously, like,
Oh.
Illmatic has to be on there, right?
Says they are going to discuss the top 10 albums in a special roundtable that will broadcast globally on Apple Music on Wednesday, May 22nd. So by
So leading up to
Wednesday,
that?
it'll be they'll be out.
Oh, so we'll have a lot more.
I think we actually spoke
Yeah.
about this on a podcast before.
Rolling Stones.
I just
Stones'
had a.
top
I
500
just had a
songs of
fla-
all time.
No,
Yeah.
because I remember it being Zane Lowe and the other 3 people. I remember this.
Oh, I don't remember this.
I remember like we were talking about. They were saying that they were gonna do it.
Oh, maybe this was eons ago.
I remember that, but I believe you.
Who's this cast of buffoons I'm looking at?
This is what it is. Ebro Darden, Maggie Rogers, Zane Lowe, and Nile Rogers.
No clue.
He's a producer.
The dude on the
think I've
left.
seen
The dude
him.
on the left
Yeah, you
has like
definitely
has a radio show. I think.
Yes, he
I thought you were
does.
about to say something else crazy.
Yeah, I saw him. He was talking about the Kendrick shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know who he is.
Oh, here are the people.
And Zane Lowe does fire interviews with people. You ever watch the Zane Lowe interviews?
No clue.
Watch the one with Kanye. You'll like it. It's cool. It's when he was in
In that mindset.
Wyoming and shit.
That was a cool time.
Anyway, wow, that's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna have to follow along that list.
Yeah, that'll
talk-
be
talk
cool.
mad shit
I'm sure
about
we'll
it.
be fucking sending shit to groups.
I'm
Like,
gonna be
what the
going
fuck?
crazy.
Yeah, another shit.
Like beyond, like there's got to be a Beyonce
That's why I
album on
know-
there.
I
You
just-
know what I'm
that's why I was
saying? Like
number
There has
one's
to be.
like some like I'm telling you, number of, like a top 5 song is gonna be like Beyonce's.
there probably
See-
should be a Nicki album on there. Your brother like that.
There probably
Probably should be, right?
The
Pink
first
Friday?
Pink Friday probably has to be on there. Like
If you're
actually,
gonna talk about
in
like,
terms of
having,
rap-
having a stranglehold on certain times,
Mike.
Listen to Pink Friday again.
Hold
I
up,
guess.
let's look at the fucking track list
I mean,
of
like,
Pink
I'm
Friday.
trying to think top 100.
Get Rich or Die
Astroworld on
Trying
there?
should
But
probably
she's the
be
best.
in there.
She's the greatest female rapper like of all time.
Okay,
so
but
like,
Get Rich or Die
Pink
Trying.
Friday is a crazy track list, dude.
Get Rich or Die Trying. Overrated.
did it on him. That song's fire.
I have no clue.
Dude, Moment for Life.
Moment for
is a banger.
Life.
I think it's an absolute
Last
banger.
Chance.
I'm just
I don't know.
Oh wait,
man.
half
I
those.
like they might put it on there just because of, like cultural impact.
Roman's Revenge featuring Eminem. Did it on him. Fly featuring
Eminem probably
Rihanna.
gonna have, like, 2
Moment for
albums on there.
Life.
Check it out.
Check
I
it
used to
out.
love
Blazing.
Will I Am.
These streams are really good.
Last Chance. These are just views on the Genius.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Super
we got-
bass?
we gotta. We're gonna have to just. It'll be interesting because by the time we record next, there'll be like 60, 70 songs out.
Yeah.
So I'll already know by then if the list is
I
good
don't know
or
if it's
bad.
fucked or not. Yeah.
Yeah. I just can't believe I just saw Astroworld on there. That is fucking
That's
What was
not
the other one they
surprising.
had that was shot
That
at.
is,
Can you pull the list back up really quick?
It was probably when you just
Flower
didn't know.
Boy.
No, but I feel like that's kind of fine. No, they had like another rap one on there that I was like, that's crazy. I don't know about that.
Oops.
Just go on the short list. You don't have to pick up the.
Oh, it was on there. I forgot.
Lord, yeah, I don't know about. I gotta listen to that, I guess. After, see, like
I need to talk.
see,
I need to
see
look.
that. I see Astroworld before Hotel California, and I guess I listened to Hotel California so much as a kid.
No, Astroworld Hotel
Yeah.
California was after. No.
Hotel California is 99. Astroworld's number 98.
I'm gonna be like.
I'm just trying to.
That's
think, and
one of
Rage
the.
Against the Machine is actually
That's one of the
classic album.
highest
Yeah,
selling
wild.
albums ever.
Hotel California.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like right behind Thriller.
So it's like
But they're not going off sales, they said.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But it's like the rings mean nothing. Is Bill Russell not great?
Right. I see what you're
But I think they're just saying like let's literally get out of that realm and just talk about the music.
See, I know,
Yeah.
Like
I know
sonically and like how like engineering wise, like being a producer in that room talking about Astroworld, they're probably like drooling over it.
Yeah,
I
I see what
know.
you're
There's a
saying.
lot
I
that
see
went
what
into
you're
that.
I'm just
saying.
gonna say what's gonna piss me off is when I see Lizzo's album up there.
It better not. If that fucking gets up there, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
There's gonna be a Cardi B album in here.
If what was
Cardi-
the one that she won?
Bodak Yellow or some shit.
Yeah, the one she won.
fuck
album
no.
of the year for.
That should not even sniff it. I'd be so mad.
Bro,
I'd be so mad.
bro.
Huh. Anyway.
That shit's gonna piss me off.
I'm looking at this Robin
Especially
album.
the Megan Thee Stallion
not
album.
even-
That shit's gonna
Dancehall
piss
Queen?
me off.
Is that one we know?
What's that?
Robin album. No, I have no idea who
I'll
this
have to
is.
give it a
that
listen
shit,
for-
bro.
Is it new?
It must have been like
It must
when
be
did it come out?
experimental shit.
2010, like electronic.
Yeah, it was probably like Paper Planes. It's probably, it's probably a Paper
She's the
Planes
sweetest
song.
pop star.
You don't like the song Paper Planes?
No, Paper Planes is on there because it's like experimental music. Like, and it technically launched a genre. In like the grand scheme of things, yeah, Paper Planes was actually pretty impactful.
It says that this
You
album.
wouldn't know unless you watched like an hour-long video talking about the impact of like certain songs on genres. They had like a Paper Planes was like a key.
Oh,
moment.
Paper Planes was
Yeah.
With
Really?
that,
You
that
wouldn't,
type
you
of,
wouldn't think
yeah.
about it. The top 34.
I fly like paper, yeah, I like planes.
35, yeah.
What? 500
songs of all time,
on
Paper
Rolling
Planes.
Stones,
Oh, I
Paper
know, I
Planes.
remember you were
Something must
heated.
have happened.
Fire.
Something must have
Yeah.
happened with Paper Planes. They must have cooked something devious.
They were cooking at that time. Tell you what. It says the Body Talk album by Robin. It says it compiled a standout tracks from a series of mini LPs, which would help launch two of the 21st century's definitive sad bangers, "Dancing on My Own" and "Call Your Girlfriend." So like apparently those were like moments in
Yeah.
time
Plus, you would think like
for like whatever
the
genre.
rest of the world does hold weight.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
and they love fucking like house
Europe and
music
shit. Yeah, yeah.
I see what you're saying.
like pop music like that. Like
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yes.
yeah, Paper Planes is okay.
So, this is gonna sound funny. You can believe this if you or not.
You hate it.
The reason why I asked you why I'm like surprised you don't like it is because
Snoop Dogg's on this, by the way. What the fuck?
on the
probably not.
on the album.
No, there's You Should Know Better
Snoop Dogg-
featuring Snoop Dogg with
I think
Robin.
Snoop Dogg's
Oh.
overrated as shit as a musician.
We'll see. What were you
I
saying?
don't care for him.
When I was growing up playing sports, like I played soccer, you ever have like a song play in your head while you were like playing the game? Like
Honestly, probably.
Paper Planes used to be the song that played in my head.
Crazy.
I'm not even
So
kidding.
is it top? So it's 34 for you all
It
time?
has to be.
No.
there.
On repeat in your head.
It was something about the beat though. Like certain songs with beats, I feel like I would like run a little faster.
Yeah, I
Or,
feel
like,
like, yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like Rock Boys by Jay-Z. I don't know why,
think of the top.
but I used to listen
Sing
to
it
that.
for me one quick.
Rock Boys in the building tonight. Look at how I'm feeling. I'm feeling this ice. You ain't
He may
even
be
gotta
smarter
bring
than
your
me, taller than
purses
me,
out.
but he's on a JB song with me.
We the dope boys of the year. Drinks is on the house. And Kanye's on. He says, we in the house. Yeah, I don't know why, but that song, I used to listen to that song like before every game. And then during the game, I would like listen to that in my head. Maybe that's why I sucked. I wasn't paying attention.
Just sing the lyrics.
I'm playing. Anyway, do you guys ever do that?
I definitely have. I don't have a song I can point to, but I definitely have.
Yeah, I don't think I have a
because I do that normally when I'm just like,
Yeah, I like vividly remember
out.
that. That's funny.
I remember when I went to school, I used to listen to the Best Day Ever on my MP3.
SpongeBob, me too.
SpongeBob.
Yeah,
That was a fucking
That was a-
classic album.
that better
should
make
be
the
on
fucking
there,
list.
too.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
I don't
Best
I
day
had
ever.
the CD and everything.
Mr. Sun woke up and he's smiling at me.
You know what my favorite song from that was? The Patrick one, Under My Rock. You know what I'm talking about? Pull up Under My Rock.
Yo, wait, that's a fire
Can
fucking.
you pull up the track list for that?
yeah.
Back to the SpongeBob album.
Yo,
the
I had
best
the
album of all
yellow
time.
CD and everything. I used to bring my CD player on the bus.
Yeah, it's like his eyes on it.
Under My Rock.
This is Mac Miller.
Rip.
Mac Miller probably has an album on there. $100.
The best day ever.
Bro,
Boy,
dude.
you're the mom.
Is there like a better list?
Under My Rock.
Patrick,
There
turn your, what's that? Oh my lord!
Oh wait,
what
no,
the-
that hold
There's
up.
a 24 track list on
Oh,
this thing?
where's Gary, dude? That song used to make me cry.
This one, right?
It's where I'm clicking on.
Yeah, I think so. It's his CD. I think they serve CDs anymore.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, track.
Oh my God,
I
dude.
don't remember ever seeing this. I had an MP3 player.
Yo. Under
Oh,
My
did have all
Rock.
those songs in it.
Oh, 43 seconds with the clips too.
I'm gonna have to go.
Best day
Patrick,
ever.
turn your
Sponge from
radio
the
down.
High Seas
Keep
Conquered.
yelling. Under My Rock, right there.
That's an interlude.
Under My
Yeah,
Rock,
the-
yeah,
the-
track 6.
The Dying of Thirst interlude is the
They
same
got
thing.
50 interludes on this album. What the
SpongeBob
hell?
screaming like Kendrick in the thing. Ah!
My Tidy Whiteys.
Loving you's complicated.
The tuneful tuna's advice. That's a banger sound. That's a
I'm gonna have to go listen to this, dude.
My tidy whities
Dover sail with
Dover
the
soul with the
bikini
bikini bottom weather.
Be honest, you
Bro,
cried.
wait,
You
these are kinda
cried.
hard.
Be honest right now. You cried during the episode when he lost Gary.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think so.
Gary, now I know
come home
I was wrong. I messed up,
These-
and now you're gone.
These are
that
kinda,
shit made me
if we ever
cry,
make a song,
bro.
can we grab one of these as the name of it?
Take one of them? Yeah, which one we taking? That
I'll
was
tell you.
weird.
I really like.
You will obey.
You will obey.
obey.
Scroll up.
What?
I really like Dover sail with the bikini bottom.
Dover soul with the bikini
like,
bottom
it just
weather.
like makes no sense at all. Or
The tuneful-
tuneful
tuna's
tuna's
advice.
advice has to be one of the best interludes ever written by
The
mankind.
tuneful tuner's advice. It's like
Or like that one, Pearl Crabs, AK caller number 5.
These are
exclamation
insane.
point. What?
Yo,
Who
these are
wrote
crazy.
these, bro. Barnacles.
it'll be like the end of the SZA albums with the grandma talking on it.
Yeah.
The tuneful tunes.
See, like it has complex names like that, and then it just has number 16, Superior.
Yeah.
18 doing the Krabby Patty.
Right,
Krabby Patty.
right in the hook.
Look at that,
What?
20. You will obey.
You will obey.
Bro, what? Who wrote these?
Who?
Yeah, they got the interlude right there.
WH2O,
The
radio show
WH2O,
open.
W show open.
Yo, this might be the greatest
I
album
gotta
of all
listen to this
time.
again.
What was that? SpongeBob in the high
Season.
the high season concert.
This is fire.
Under my rock.
I'm gonna go. We're gonna listen to this on the way
I
home,
gotta listen
guys.
to
Hell yeah.
I literally had that fucking CD and everything,
the
bro.
radio open.
Nah, this is
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
Wow, wait, hold up. I'm just saying it. Did the Weeknd take this?
Like
The
Dawn
Weeknd-
FM.
Oh,
Dawn FM out was
he
completely
musta-
mirroring the best day ever.
Hold
album.
up. Hold up, Mike. You might be onto something.
Let me cook.
James would be so mad if he was here.
Hold up.
I love that.
That's
Anyway.
crazy.
You wanna
That's wild.
Yeah.
you wanna do an Ange Ask?
Should we? Probably should.
Yep.
We can do the one from before
You wanna do that one?
about moms,
Yeah.
about your mother.
Yeah.
What do you mean the one from before?
Yeah, in the spirit of Mother's Day, over the weekend, I figured it'd be a nice touch if we talked about our moms. If we talked about our moms a little bit.
The most.
The question that I had, but you can spin it whatever way you want, is what's up?
Nothing. He was doing
All right.
Fuck, he was
The question I had was, what's something that your mom's taught you? Something you learned from your mom. But you can do it. You can do anything you want. You could say something you admire about your mom. Yeah, whatever you want to spin it. So I can go first if you want, because I was thinking about it. And I think I really admire my mom's patience. Because if I had to imagine, obviously, if this is your first time listening to this podcast, I am a triplet. So I don't know. I
We're brothers.
kind of think about sometimes what it would be like if I was trying to raise 3 kids at once. Yeah, and I just don't think I'd be able to do that.
Come on.
Especially not right now.
That'd be so much.
But I just admire like her determination, her patience to have children, to raise children, bring kids up in this world. Because I've spoken about it on like some other episodes too. But like
Other
you know,
podcasts?
I meant this one.
What?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Talk to your other girlfriend about it.
on my soccer podcast we talk about. No, I'm
You
playing. Yeah, my parents kind of had some complications getting pregnant and having kids, and that's stuff that we could talk to more
we went
about
over that
in a
before.
different episode. Yeah, but so I admire their determination to have children, and it definitely makes me feel loved. You know, to know that they kept trying. So yeah, I really like that about my mom. It's something that I have observed. I'll be honest. I think me and my mom like kind of differ in opinions. The way we like break things down and the way we go about doing stuff. But I like that too, because I'm the type of person where like I can take stuff from like her way of thinking and use it for myself too. So yeah, there's that for now. Maybe I'll come up with some other stuff. But what about you guys? Your mom ever teach you? You ever teach you like a good lesson? I'm trying to think of like a good lesson my mom has like taught me.
Lesson.
I'm
I
sure
can
that-
think of. That's hard to think about
sure
on the
there's-
spot all the time.
Yeah, there's things that like I've observed because I think I don't know, when you have like it might be easier for us as guys to relate to fathers or father figures in our life teaching us lessons, because maybe there's some more verbal lessons there that they can give.
Yeah.
Even though, like, for myself, maybe we'll talk about it like on the week of Father's Day, but like I always felt like my dad. I feel like all the lessons I learned from my dad was like me observing my dad and like the father figures in my life, like my uncles, grandfathers, and shit, like how they hold themselves and like respect other people. So I'm trying to think of stuff like that with my mom. If I had to point to one thing, I would say like her careful, not her carefulness, but like her care, like the way she is like with children and like her nurturing. I feel like we'll all be able to speak to that.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I'm gonna go before Mike steals my word.
No, I changed it.
Oh, you changed it? Good.
Yeah.
Something that I admire about my mother is her resiliency and like the struggles and like the ups and downs that she had to face like within her life, like as a kid and then growing up and all that stuff. And it's a lot more than I have gone through ever. And I feel like she and obviously my father are a big part in setting us up to where like we wouldn't have to deal with that type of stuff.
Right, so you wouldn't have to go through that stuff. Yeah, cool. I was gonna say, like, ideally, you know, it's exponential.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're trying to have a better outlook for your kids.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, my mom is like just super like loving. Like, yes, like you get in arguments with your parents, shit like that happens. But like she's like a ride or die for her family. Like she will beat someone's ass for like one of us. And
right.
That's something I that's something I do truly admire. And that's something that is something I do truly admire from her. And also when I was a kid, she like, and this speaks on like putting us in a better position. Like my parents didn't go, like they did high school, they didn't go to college and all that stuff.
Right.
And my mom, from when we were kids, like every time we got off the bus, like from school, like no matter how young we are, she would sit down with us for hours, read with us, like math problems, shit like that, just getting our like minds like ready. Like we were reading at like way higher than we should have been, like smarter than we should have been. Like my brother's fucking a genius.
So you fell off.
Oh, me? Yeah. Once I was
thinking that, I go,
listen, listen.
Time.
Once I was on my own, I said, "Hey, shit, I'm like
sorry.
you hit middle school, it was like it's on me now. Fuck that." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like she was always like 12 a.m. fucking didn't finish the project in like elementary school. Like, hey,
She was finishing it.
she was finishing that shit.
Yeah, I feel that.
So, like, yeah, she gave like
I like that.
really like
Sacrificed a lot.
yeah, 100%.
I was gonna say it's cool. It's cool to grow up now and be older and look back and recognize
that
the
shit, yeah.
sacrifices that were made. That like you really had fucking no idea that shit was going on. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, yeah, it's pretty cool to be able to appreciate and
my
reflect
mom,
on it.
she got surgery, and she was I won't say fired from her job, but like what do they call that? They like let her go. Yeah, she was laid off, and so she was like in a really like bad mental state at that point because like she just lost her job for like basically no reason. Like she had to get the surgery so she could work.
Probably
and then
felt
laid her
like,
off.
Probably felt a little handcuffed.
Yeah.
Felt like she couldn't provide the way she wanted.
And
to.
like yeah, still she was like very like active with us and like making sure that like we were on the right path and making the right decisions and like doing the right things in school and stuff like that. So yeah, I respect her resilience like 1,000 times over. Because like
awesome.
again, I haven't been through any of that stuff like that. Nor would I wish that on anybody. But like, yeah.
That's dope.
I was just thinking,
What's up,
popped in my mind. We should have a podcast where we're not even on it. Our parents are on it.
Oh
They're
God.
just talking to each other.
You think they'd get along?
Oh,
No.
I mean,
Well, your parents know each other.
Me and his parents know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know your parents that well. But
No,
I
you
think they
don't.
would. I don't think any of our parents are. Yeah.
I think I think me.
That would
I think
actually
our
be a
parents would
fucking.
open up conversation.
person
That would
podcast,
actually be an
all of
awesome.
them.
That's an
eight-person podcast.
that's an
whoever
awesome
gets there,
idea.
I guess, but yeah, it'd be funny. I think it'd be funny.
That'd be
That'd be
insane.
funny. I do want to have like our parents on eventually.
We'd have to. Someone have to be here as IT because I don't think any of them
Oh,
knows
we'd
how
be
to.
in the background.
Okay, I was about to say.
We wouldn't just come downstairs. We'll be
Yeah.
upstairs having a good time. You guys report the podcast
Not
for
even
us.
talking in the mic. just-
Yeah, they got the mics and they got. They picked everything up. That's crazy. That'd be funny.
That's funny.
Mike, go talk to us.
I was gonna say, yeah, perseverance.
Mm.
Perseverance is my motherly word. Yeah, I think ever since a young age, she's like always worked like two. No, I guess not always worked 2 jobs, but for the most part of my childhood, she worked like 2 jobs as like a single mom. So it's kind of like I actually don't remember my childhood that much, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe to be honest.
That's fair, yeah.
But I think like most of the time, like I think I was pretty much like a mama's boy. 'Cause I was like the man of the house.
Yeah.
So like I
Right.
would like I'm trying to remember. I think for like because she would work at West Valley Inn when it was still a thing.
That was the fucking best place.
Yeah,
dude.
she
she
used to bring home
worked there.
soup all the time. Yeah.
Ooh.
Bro,
West Valley Inn.
that used to be my favorite place.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
she always like came home late and then like I
Wow.
think
I'm gonna have
like
to
at
talk
least
to
once
her.
a week like I'd go to bed with her or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I'm trying to remember when she came home. It was probably like 9 or 9:30 or something like
Right.
that.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. But then I mean like she's always just pushed through stuff, I guess. And now like we started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah.
And like a new phase of her life, she's doing like the bodybuilding stuff, which like
Yeah.
I don't know if she had
I didn't know that was like her career pretty much also right now. Is like the personal training stuff.
Well, it's like, yeah, that's like her new job is like personal training stuff because she
Right.
can kind of do it like whenever she wants.
Yeah.
Not whenever she wants. So she has like a schedule of people, but it's like
Right.
a lot more freeing.
Yeah.
She was like a bus driver for like her whole life, pretty much.
Oh wow.
Until this. And so it's always funny when people are like, oh, you get like the activity and like the exercise stuff from your mother. I'm like, no.
I said that to you once.
Because
Yo,
it's like,
guys,
okay,
we
listen.
yeah.
Like, yeah. But honestly, she's chopped and stole my flow.
Yeah, we had I remember we had a conversation. So I didn't. So I've really only known Mike like that for like a couple of years.
Yeah.
And like through doing this podcast, that was when I first really started to get to know your parents and being able to have a conversation with them. So to my knowledge, like I thought your mom was like in this shit for like a while, the whole bodybuilding fitness stuff. And I remember saying to Mike, like, yo, that's so fucking sick. Like, you guys, like, they have an in-home gym, like, right behind this wall next to us. And I remember saying to Mike, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I had said something along the lines of, like, oh, that's super cool. Like, I think I asked you if you were committed to the gym because of your mom. Because Mike is one of the most, like, self-motivated people I know, especially like when it comes to going to the gym. And even if you go to the gym with Mike, you're like, oh shit, that kid knows what he's doing. He's doing cleans and shit that I don't even want to fucking do. I hate
killed
him.
Jesus because he was right.
Yeah, right.
Not because I guarantee he wasn't doing cleans.
Yeah, and I remember I made a comment like, oh, like do you are you into all that because of your mom? And you were like, oh no, my mom stole my shit. Like but that's cool that like you inspired your mom in a way. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, on the exercise part. I mean, I don't know if she always liked that stuff because we never really talked about it like growing
Right.
up, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I was always in sports. And then, I don't know, I guess, like, when I went to college and I started, like, actually, like, doing sports, like I guess, like, seriously. Like,
Legitly?
Yeah, legitly. I guess it was around the same time, like, she got into it, like, yeah. And now, I mean, like, she
Pretty
had,
dope.
like, with the same thing with, like perseverance. Like, now she does, like, bodybuilding things in, like a super... Yeah, I hate the word legit, but like in a legit way, like a serious way.
Yeah.
But even that, like she has like a fused disc. I think she did something
her
to her
back.
back
Yeah,
with
you
her
said that.
discs.
Right.
Honestly, don't even know the anatomy of the back and the discs thing.
There's a lot
They're
of
back
stuff.
there. But she can't do like a lot of weight. But if you look at her, you wouldn't be. You
Oh my
wouldn't
God,
know that
yeah.
she
No,
can't do a
yeah.
lot of weight.
Mike's
She's out there
mom
like
is shredded.
Yeah.
Especially right now, she's like in her prime. She's
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
off a little competition win.
Yeah. Honestly, she looks better than she did at competition because she like instead of starving yourself, you kind of like.
Oh
go
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, like
Yeah.
like on the come down, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like that.
Yeah, persevere.
Any other motherly figures? Anything from maybe grandmothers, aunts that you've learned?
We're terrible.
I threw a curveball at you.
I don't know.
I don't have any.
It's hard to it's hard to think of shit.
No, it is.
We love you. We do.
We
Yo,
love you.
yeah.
Hard to think of
Happy
shit.
Mother's Day.
Of course.
Happy Moves.
But yeah, that was nice. I think I figured it'd be a nice touch. We show some love to our moms. It's hard to
Next episode is
it's hard to do it organically, I would say, when you're asked, obviously, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's pretty dope. Those were good answers. So thank you for sharing that. What else? Songs. Anybody adding a song from a top 100 album?
Probably. I think it's off Graduation, right? Hey Mama.
No, it's
Or is
late
that
registration.
Shit. Maybe it's on there.
It could be.
Could be.
So you're doing late
Yeah,
registration.
I'll do Hey Mama.
I
yeah.
might change my
I'm
song
gonna change mine too, low key.
What do you mean change it?
because the energy is different today.
What do you mean today?
Yeah, no, I know.
Wait,
You guys
it's still Sunday.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing. I don't think I added this
Tell me what it is.
before. I'm doing Reunited by Peaches and Herb. Play that around your parents, guys.
Reunited, I feel so good. That one.
I don't think it's on there.
No.
Do that. Reunited Peaches and Herb, classic banger.
Reunited Peaches and Herb. Give me a clip.
Reunited,
Oh.
and it feels so
I thought you said that and
good.
he said no.
Oh no.
Reunited,
then?
'cause we understood.
What did you put yesterday? Or, I mean,
There's more
if you were to put a song
for
yesterday, what would you have put?
I was feeling The Light by Common yesterday. Great song.
My song is going to be.
Put a song yesterday. What would you pick? Fucking can't.
I think it's on there though, and I'm going to be very upset if it is. Oh wow, "Gonna Love Me" by Tiana Taylor.
Nice.
For your mama?
Are you gonna love me?
That song's. I put that in my top 100 albums all the time. You know the song.
And squeeze.
I'll play it after.
Playing it?
No,
I thought you
I'll
guys
play it after.
clicked on it.
I was just singing it, but you don't give a fuck. So you're putting Hey Mama. So that's
Hey
the
Mama.
three. Those are
Hey
three.
mama. I know what
Ah.
I'm going back to school.
You've seen the live performance of it?
I think so. After his mom died, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touching. I like that shit. Well, yeah. There you go. There you have it. It's another week. It's another Wednesday over. If you're listening on Wednesday, we're almost through the week. You're almost there. The warm weather's coming, folks.
Finally.
Yeah, it's supposed
Lord.
to be no more frost dates.
It's
Yep.
being cold out at night.
Nice weather. Mood's up. Feeling happy. It's a funny boy summer, they say. That's what they're saying. Because Drewski
Don't
got
touch me. What the
Drewski got
fuck was
Ruby
that?
Rose.
It's funny
That's what
boy.
they're saying.
Oh, because Drewski got Ruby Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Funny
what they're
boy
saying.
summer.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
So we're fucked.
But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy any part of this podcast, please like and subscribe. You can find us here in the same spot next week on Wednesday. If you're listening on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, rate the podcast 5 stars. Tell your friends, share them all. You can find us on social media at Diversity Catalog, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Watch the clips, see the clips, share the clips. And as always, go forward and spread love. And tell your mom you love her.
Yeah.
You don't do that enough.
Give your moms a hug for us.
You don't
Wink.
do it enough sometimes. Do it.